Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, so to all those people who think that the Jamaica Young Police channel is a political YouTube channel, yeah, you better think again, because as we tell you already now, we are just our team Jamaica. We tell you, we have said and we continue to say, and we're going to say it as it is. We're not going to sugarcoat anything for anyone for you to feel good. We're just going to tell you the mama papa truth. And over here at this channel, it's all about empowering mind and unlocking Jamaica's potentials. Yes, and by doing that, we have to speak truth and speak truth to power, and we have to educate the audience. And that is what we're all about. So, this week, our Prime Minister, let me say our, because he's not my Prime Minister, because I have no vote in Jamaica, and I cannot vote in Jamaica election. Even if they make it possible for people in the diaspora to vote, I can't. I have no vote in Jamaica, period. So let's get that straight. And the Prime Minister was talking about hate speech. So we did because that we're very passionate about not only Jamaica but about our people as black people. And right now there's a war. Yeah, well, we won't say war. There's a genocide, because war and time two side them have pretty much like equal weaponry, or you understand what I'm saying? Because the Arabs, them not have the equal weapons to what the Israelis have, the Jews them in Africa. You understand? And they want to even say that yes. So what's happening in Israel and Palestine? They're saying it's not Africa. Even that they want to change. They say it's Asia. You understand? Although it's Africa, it's a part of Africa. You understand? So everything that's black, they want to take it away from the black people and put it elsewhere. Yeah, they rather to take it from the black man to give it to the yellow man. That's how it is. Black people are the most hated people in the world. So the Prime Minister Andrew Holness, he went to visit with his not even white counterpart. I would say because white people always behave as if they are superior to other races on earth, and the earth is theirs. And wherever you are living, they are the person, they are the managers, so they can micromanage your country and tell you what to do. So we are saying, based on all of that means people are not free in this world. Because if a guy is going to use economic terrorism or economic leverage to get what they want in your country, that means you're not free. Anything that you're doing, you're supposed to do it for your goodness of your heart. But you cannot expect somebody that is wicked throughout the existence of history. They have done nothing good to others, just evil. You cannot expect them to do good to you. So that would be a naive black person to think that these people are going to change. One thing that they have done, and they have done it very accurately, is for over close to it's coming up to it's over 70 years. Yes, they have been very, very meticulous in making sure that we as people, that we remember Adolf Hitler. Yes, man, and every time they tell us on the TV that Adolf Hitler is the most evil person on earth, but we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we are going to tell you today that is a lie. Adolf Hitler is not the most evil man in history. Here is King Leopold II. That's the man at the upper left of the LCD, and his victims are Africans. So they don't remind you or compensate the survivor's family. Yeah, because guess what? Because them black, we are the most hated people. And their atrocities occurred before World War II. I know one look out for, even right now, it has to do it in the Congo. And yes, so this man killed over 45 million black people, you know. They will, look, knowing, you have to understand, you know, say history, how history is written, it is written, you know, by the winner, and the winner normally tell lies. You understand? So if you say if they tell you that it's 12,000 people that they kill, you know, say it's even 80. Because the reason why they don't want to put 80, they don't want them to look so bad. Although it's bad, you know, they don't want them to look so bad. So they would reduce the number. But we know that they're evil people. So the most evil man on earth that ever walked on this earth is that Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler get the second title. And the reason why I got the second title, because they keep reminding us. You will never see them reminding you on any TV or any cable station in the world that the most evil man was that man. Yes, King Leopold II of Belgium. That man killed over 45 million African people in the Congo. 45 million people. So we're just going to give you a little introduction. Look. So King Leopold, yeah man, oversaw the millions, the death. This is what them say, you know, which is not, we just tell you what them say. King Leopold oversaw the deaths of as many as 50 million people in the Belgian Congo. So once you know, so them tell us you have 15. Just think about multiply that by 3. Okay? 45 million. Yeah. Would I put it at that? Based on what some of our anthropologists, black anthropologists have written. You understand? But you know how it is in the world. I'll show you even black people. Even when a black man educate black people, them the same thing, you know. A black man will tell a black man, and if the white man tell him believe the white man over him. So stupid. The same people who enslave you and have been lying from the existence of history, the existence of them on this earth. And you're going to believe them over a person who look just like you. But that's how it is. They are able to keep even the black minds in captive. So the black minds are in captivity. Mental slavery is still going on. Not because you don't see people having chain around them brain. It's still there. Imaginary. It's just like a man use a imaginary gun and stick you up and rob you. And you have economic terrorism where them use to get leverage over black people to tell you what to do. And I tell you about hate speech. So that's the reason why we have told the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, so look, you see next time you're going to meet with any white people, just make sure you have a King Leopold II shirt, yes, and with images of all these things to remind them who you're dealing with. Because once you do that, you know, you don't have to tell them, you know, you're sending them a message, you know, say, I know who I'm dealing with, you know, you are wicked people, you understand? So when you're dealing with me, don't come deal with me of the position of any strength or superiority, because you're not superior to me, because you're inferior to me, because you have no morals, decency, ethics, truthfulness, everything about you is just wickedness. You understand? And we know that them always kill the truth tellers. Yeah man, Patrice Lalumba, you can go on and on and on, Sanfaro. These people, they have been evil towards black people. But you know, black people are trying everything, especially in Jamaica, to be white. You understand? And white people not trying to be black. The only thing that I can tell you as a black man, why white men grudge black men. That's the hatred where white men and other race of men have for black man, I just want them hate black man. Them wish them did have certain things like the black man, but them hate the black man. You understand? But I rather feel black any day. And I can't change it because so God make me and I love myself. I not bleach and I not go try to be something that I am not. This is me. Black. I'm proud. You understand? So, moving on. So, if you have reached this far in the video, because this video is, I will tell you, this channel is not about 5-second attention span. Over here, so it's totally different. As one of the Patreon members says that, we have been doing a good service for the truckers and this and that. And, well, hey, look, as we say, most people that tune into the channel have been around for over 4 years, because that's how long we have been here. And we can tell you that, yeah, we honestly, we evolve. You understand? Because our main aim and goal was for the young police officer, for them to leave the Jamaica Constabulary Force and seek a better life. because we have served in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and our life is over 1,000% or even more better. And we say that without any apologies. The best time of our life are from we left the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Number one, even like for instance our Christmas, we still can't take care of our family and them thing there, and we don't, you understand what I'm saying? Because we know most police in Jamaica right now, they have to think out somebody where they have to go check, or somebody have to give them something for Christmas. We don't have to do that. Because we even have savings, we have bonds and all kind of things. You understand? That's why we say education is paramount. So moving on. So we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we are all about empowering minds, unlocking Jamaicans' potential. So welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel, your ultimate destination for education, inspiration and empowerment. If you are tired of channels offering only mindless entertainment and have an attention span shorter than a goldfish, you have come to the right place. So if you want to learn something, ears are the right place. Nowhere else. Because the other place, them, we don't know. We just tell you. You understand? Because, yeah, we watch other YouTube channels. Yeah, we learn from them. You understand? Not because them not call. Not because them not call, you know, them not call with name and them thing there. But we watch them, yeah. And we can tell you some of our favorite channels and them thing there. Our favorite channels, Popeye's Newslink. Not because we know Popeye a long time and them thing there. We watch My Views, we watch On The Spot, and we watch Bagger Things, and we watch Politics Watch. Yeah, we watch them channel there. And yeah, we watch JB and every now and then, and pretty much that's it. But yeah, you know, those are the channels that we watch. So we not pretend like, say, boy, yeah, we're consuming our world. No, because you have to go out there and you have to educate yourself. Because knowledge is power, you know. Knowledge kept to yourself is no power at all. You understand? So, yeah. We watch other channel if we see something educational, but we watch Twins of Twins though. Yeah man, a good thing we say educational. Of all of the channels that we have mentioned before, yeah, we watch things with Muta Baruka too. Yeah, we learn a lot from him. We tell you that straight up, yeah man. Even when we in the military, we watch him and them thing there. Yeah man, on YouTube, and even at one time we subscribe to him channel and them thing there. Yeah man. Yeah, because I just saw you go knowledge of power and everything. But most people don't understand, say you learn from various people. But apart from Muta Baruka, the only other blogger that is dealing with nuance are Twins of Twins. Yeah, he have some deep thing. The only thing that really turned me off about him is the bad word and all them thing. But otherwise, yeah, I enjoy listening to him. Yeah man, believe you me, every week I look forward for at least spend 30 to 45 minutes listening to him. Yes, you understand? So I not pretend. Hey, look here, one thing with you, I am not a fake person, I am just real. This is just me. You understand? So I just share my experience with you, the audience members. You understand? So, you still can't check out all of these channels. But some people and them think, them not going to tell you that all them. Oh, and I forget, most of all, True Island Story. Yeah, man. And we say them thing, yeah, we have to forget True Island Story. Yeah, man. One of the biggest shout out ever. Because we can tell you, that are the man who really push me, Yeah, man, we say push me and them thing there. Because he had seen the potential of the channel and them thing there, and I'm in contact with personally. Because we never knew him before. And I tell us, say, hey man, you need to do so much. Say, boy, yeah, you have a good channel, because you think on one and two little things. So yeah, so we give, yeah man, a big shout out to True Island Story. Yeah man, True Island Story there will help push we out there, May I tell you, believe you me. Yeah. And I just say go. So we give thanks to True Island Story of all of the bloggers them, yeah. Him, a whole heap of time him give a spin. Whole heap of time, and I remind people, say, hey, look, at that channel if you check out and them thing, because this channel different from most YouTube channel. I'm not telling him now wait for nobody if he dead, he might try to see if people from dying. And for that we applaud him. Well, thank you, you understand? So moving on. Yeah, so at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we are dedicated to educating and informing our audience about the issues plaguing our beloved country. our mission to inspire and encourage you to unlock Jamaicans' true potential. We are all about empowering minds, unlocking Jamaica's potential. We delve deep into the challenges we face as a nation and steps needed to overcome them. We believe that knowledge is power, and by spreading awareness, we can regain control of our country from the 63 individuals who have failed us repeatedly. I will say, yeah, them fail us repeatedly. We attack the people, them there. Yeah, that's why we say, because we at the Jamaica Young Police, we keep saying that we want back our country. And also we want back our country, we attack from the same people, them fail us. Yeah, the same 63 people, them fail us repeatedly. And the reason why we say that, because right now, in Jamaica, yeah, when we say right now, we attack to the day, November 15, 2023, yeah man, the murderer, them a kill we at Jamaica. And guess what? Yeah man, everybody sleeping at the wheel. Yeah, who's not making excuse of murderers, are saying that murderers have mental problem. And yeah, and when we are talking, we are talking about Lisa Anna, and we are talking about the woman named Donna Scott Motley, and we are talking about Chief Justice Brian Lego Sykes, who never seen a murderer he never loved yet. You understand? So we just want back to country from these people. And them have it, and them are all the people as hostage. The Jamaican people. And the Jamaican people tired of them. Them just want back them country. And eventually, if them don't hand back the country to the people, where the people them feel like in the 1980s, where them can move about freely and know that them life have value, may I tell you, whether nothing I want to believe it, a revolution is going to happen. And a parliament, the people them are visit, because the 63 of you people and the senator want to feel the people them, because they think the people them are fool. The people them are waking up, and believe you, whether or not you want to believe it, it's even, when we say people are going to visit a criminal, they might come down and come visit, because the same criminal, them, see them now get no justice, because our man for kill a man, mother and father, and them get 10 years and get parole. What you expect him to do? Him now kill back the same man? So that's why the murder rate is so high, because there's no justice in our country. America is a first world country. And only liberal state them where liberalism is a mental disorder. You understand? Because liberals, are some mad people, them, them supposed to have a sign at their woman and say, I'm sympathetic to criminals and I love criminals, and I have $60,000 cash here and it's in my safe, and I have 2 guns and the guns are in this safe, and I have an M16 rifle, and anything that you want, you can come and have it. And I have a wife, and I have a daughter, and I have 2 daughters and 2 sons, and anything that you want in here, you can come and have it. And that's how these people are supposed to do it. They're supposed to advertise themselves and show them generosity. But apart from that, no. I just see him conservative them. Well, not conservative, I see him explicit racist people them in America. Them deal with criminality rough. Them not play with them. You understand? So I just saw it go. You understand? So comparing historical figures and assigning absolute labels like most evil is complexive and subjective. Yes, so right now you're looking at a picture of them thing. They say in Congo, yeah man, the Congo, where King Leopold had sent his missionaries, and a black man that had beat an ex-black man, and who in our background, white people, them, they enslavers. That's how in the 19th century we are tell about it, not for a long time, and the world know about it, back then, and you notice them don't remind you, but every year, every time near World War anniversary of World War II, they remind you, the atrocities of what Adolf Hitler had committed against the Jews. But nobody tell you about the atrocities that committed by King Leopold II, the man who have killed the most black people in the history, or the most people, human being, and maimed, tortured. And I can go on and on. That what this man have done, there's not even a second place to what this man have done to black people. But guess what? Them now going to tell you about in a history. And the survivors them of this carnage, yeah, them not get no compensation, no reparation. But they make sure, so, the people them who survive, the survivors of the Holocaust and their and their offspring, them get reparation, you know. But black people genocide, you know, happened before then, you know, by European in Africa, you know. And you think you can get, and that's why I tell you, you know, when the Prime Minister about saying about I follow them people about hate speech, and that is supposed to talk about reparation. And them people, them not pay it, them pay reparation. Because the Jews, them still get reparation, you know, from World War II, you know. Yes, man, because they must say, boy, something genetics, PTSD, post-traumatic side effects. You understand? Yeah, man. PTSD. You understand? So, you know, moving on. So I just say, you know, that is a black man that, you know, them time on. They tie his hands on his feet and them tie him neck to. And I beat him. A black man that I beat him, you know, because, you know, the white people, them give him permission, them promote him to some overseer to beat the same black man. So him that then I beat the black man. So if a black man, if him do certain things, he might end up hang himself. And then them have the other Africans, you know, 20th century that we are talking about, you know. We're not talking about, you know, 15th century or no, 20th century. Yeah, 19 to 20th century. You understand? So, moving on. So right there, you know, the same picture, you know, an illustration from H.M. Stanley's The Congo and the founding of its free state, a story of work and exploration, 1851. That's in the 19th century, 1851 in Congo. Yeah, so as we tell you now, so comparing historical figures and assigning absolute labels like most evil is complex and subjective. While both King Leopold II and Adolf Hitler committed atrocities, it is essential to consider the specific context and consequences of their actions to understand the full impact of their evil. Yeah, we never got no big school, you know, so I just saw it go. We just I try our best on them things. When I pretend and behave like say, boy, I was superior to people and our IQ higher than other people and yeah, and you know, talk down to other people and them things. Now when we do that, we are all about here to empower people. Yeah, to inspire and educate them for them to aspire to be them best. And we want people to be better than we. We're not going to behave like, say, boy, I was superior to people. You have some people who behave like them superior to people, you know, and them look down and treat people with disdain, you know. Yeah, man. I tell you that, arrogant. But we're not arrogant because we, you know, see, we are people person, you know, but in I see him, but we don't do things because we are trying to look friend, and we don't do things because we are trying to please people. What we do, we just tell you the truth. And most people don't like the truth, and that's one of the problem. That's why we have the moral decay in Jamaica, because everybody have to lie to people for people like them. And we know that. No, before we lie to you, we don't say nothing. We just tell you the real mama papa truth. As we said before, the only thing we have no problem with is to get rid of criminal. We don't care how you want to get rid of them. You understand? Once I state I do it, criminal must live in a fear of losing their lives, not the law-abiding citizens. So that is what we all about here at the Jamaica Young Police channel. Yes, you understand? So moving on. So we tell you, already, so, while both King Leopold II, because most people, most of you, I first when I hear this and them thing there. You understand? And the reason why we know this, a university will learn this and them thing there. Yes, because all of them things them hiding. And you say all of the black atrocity, them where our race of people got been show, them don't teach it in high school, them in a high school, and them not teach it in a primary school or basic school. That's why we beg the Jamaican government to teach the children and make them learn about Marcus Garvey, because that will help change the mindset of the kids them, You say all the disrespect, all them disrespect the women them and them thing. The Marcus Garvey will help train the youth them brain and teach them how to respect women. And the women them how to respect themselves. You see all the whole heap of falls here and whole heap of piece where some ugly people look pretty and them thing there. And them take off the makeup, them look like dopey. That book will help them and them thing there. The young girls them tell them me long gone and them thing them bone, them call it boneyard. I just saw it go. So any fool who thinks that them are there for them thing they are idiot. You understand? And then I saw it go. No one. Some people want to die. We are telling that. Some people want to dead right now, based on what them are go through. While most people don't want to die. Cause I just saw it go. Life sweet, Cause no one ever leave through the departure lounge and come back on a return flight. No, you don't get a one-way ticket you get when you leave. You know, no refund. So I just saw it go. So when you reach a destination, you have to go there if you know what it is like. You understand? So that's why we say, boy, hey, look, we just enjoy this life what we have here. We know, say, over there, so can't be no life. A soul business out over there, so. Because life over your body and all of them things there. You understand? So when you depart on your one-way flight, are your soul. You understand? So moving on. So as we said, I'm comparing historical figures. Yeah, you know. So while both King Leopold II and Adolf Hitler committed atrocities, it's essential to consider the specific consequences of their actions to understand the full impact of their evil. So here's a breakdown of their actions. So we are telling them about King Leopold II, the most evil man ever. Adolf Hitler, number 2. So all along, you know, you say, I tell you everything in this world, I just pure lies, you know. So them stay, you know. Yeah, the world is built on lies. Alright, so right now you're looking at black people, them that, you know. You saw them treat our brothers and sisters, them that, you know, you're looking at in Africa back then, you know. Rubber plantation workers in Burma wearing their neck chains. That time in the 19th century, you know. Them time, you know, the same European, you know, the same wicked people, them were enslaved, them say slavery out, you know, abolish, you know. And this is in the late 19th century. And in a long time, you know, that after them say slavery abolished, you know. And you see that our family that, you know, our relative them that, you know. Not because we here in the West and somehow we mix with European blood. Our family them that black people. So look on them. They are on the rubber plantation worker in Burma wearing their neck chains. Yes. So you enter them asleep, you know, everybody, you know, like sardine, you know. You sleep with the chain and them thing because still slavery. So when this Prime Minister, I meet with them people here and I come back and I come tell about hate speech, I try push through European thing through the door. That's why we say we lock the door and say we don't want them in our place. We not even want nothing to do with them. Anytime them attack to we and them thing, if them have anything for give, I can't to them with them aid. Because aid are with them thief from our ancestor and them thing. All them get so wealthy. Who create the money? Who print money? Them a behave like say, all them get wealthy and them thing there. It's like anytime them work, the money come in and them thing there. From who? At them print money. So them can print money and give it to them and get rich just like them. You think say them don't know what them do and them thing? They're not fool. You think say Jamaica, any black country will get rich? Even when you have the most resources in the world. Africa, the richest continent in the world. Why do you think Africa is the poorest? Because them same one pillage it. The same white people them. Whether or not you want to believe it. Them not like black people, you know. Them will never like we. No care how we of all our race of people on earth, we are the most loving people. No care what people do it. I see black people in America. Man go to one supermarket. Man go even to a church and kill the people, them family. And before the people them even start call, them say them forgive the killers. I mean I say, is these people for real? You couldn't kill my relative. And them not even reach I mark. I mean I go say me forgive you. Me are not Jesus. Me are not Jesus. And me can't tell you. Well, me don't know. But me know say if a Jamaican black people then kill in America. Me understand. Me know say it ain't go so. Because me know say the killer, the white man, theme family, mother and father. Me know say some Jamaican would have find them and deal with them. Because Jamaican people are not forgiving people. Are wicked people, you know. Because look what me in Jamaica. So we just anticipate I see him thing without me here. In a Jamaica, a man in a war and I try to find a man to kill. Him can't find a man, him see him man mother and kill him. Him mother not do him nothing. So that's why we are telling us if this happened to a Jamaican community in America, you kill black Jamaicans in America. Nobody feel say you all get away, you or your family, you know. Because Jamaicans are come find your parents. And I see him place them and send them one-way ticket straight to the departure long, no return. You understand? Because hatred breed hatred. You about forgive. White people don't forgive nobody. Remember, ask about 9/11. White people don't forgive nobody, no one. Okay? So, we can't stay there. And when Prime Minister Andrew Holness, I meet with these European people and things of them nice. Hey, look, man. You need to come again. You understand? You need to remind the people about the atrocities, what they have done and still doing. These are the most shameless people on earth. When them people are lying, man, them not no conscience, they're not even smiling. Yeah, I saw them stay, because it's genetic, You have some people in their life, they don't speak truth. If them speak the truth, they might get sick. Because them can't really go against nature. It's like second on nature. Them cannot do anything else than just lie. Because I just part of them. I just see them think that. So we continue the journey. You understand? So we are telling them about King Leopold II, the most evil man in the world that ever exists in this world. Rule over Congo Free State. Present day, yeah man, so the present day now, when we say present day, we talk December 2023, Democratic Republic of Congo, as a personal colony from 1885 to 1908. Reason why we don't say O. O is not a number. Yeah, so we teach you even that still. So in time, remember them, like somebody will call and give a number and them thing and them say 90. No, there's no O in a number. It's 0. We teach you that. Because like all in my job and them thing there, when me go through the military, you learn them something there. There's no O in a number. So I tell you something today we never learn. So like if you call a number, you're about 90, no, 90. Just remember that. So I teach you something that. So never use letter in a number. There's no O in a number. Always remember 0. So you can't say you don't learn something. If you reach this far, you still learn. Because we tell you already, we're just all about, we are just so our people, When we say, okay, we have to uplift our people, You understand? You know that black people are more selfish people in the world. Yeah, look. All of the social media platform, who you think own them? Are white people, Got them invest their money. You understand? And guess what? For them government, give them money for when we say for them government, we are talking the American government, give them money, aid them for invest. Because them know same time them invest, them same one, when they make money, them are help another white person to set up a business and get rich. Black people, Oprah Winfrey, billionaire, she not do nothing for black people and them thing, them want to build one school and all kind of thing in South Africa. Number one, them people never visit Jamaica and them thing there because them know say Jamaica is a spiritual place and them know say Jamaican people, although them licky, but a majority of Jamaican people are conservative and them have a conscience. So them don't want nothing, them want to deal with people where them know say certain things. Yeah, like when Nelson Mandela doing in South Africa. Because most people say Nelson Mandela are great. Nelson Mandela not great, nothing. Because right now you have 2 currency in South Africa. One for the white man and one for the black man. And the one where white man have the black legislator, they don't have control over what's happening. And Nelson Mandela do that, cause a confusion for them. Nelson Mandela make South Africa the first state in Africa for legalize rear admiral behavior. I want to say him great. But them not going to tell you that, Because I saw them stay and them thing. Everything them hide, because them know say, once them know say go against the grill, yeah. Always remember this, what Marcus Garvey said. Anytime you say white people are praise a black man, that black man you must always be afraid of. Just remember that. We are telling you that. Let me remind you. Marcus Garvey, in one of Marcus Garvey book, Marcus Garvey said, anytime the white people them are praise a black man, Marcus Garvey said you must be afraid of that black man. He's a dangerous black man that. Because white people don't normally like black people. So you learn that. So in time Nelson Mandela die, and you see all that white dignitary and them thing there. I never watch a funeral and them thing there. Because I don't know say he must have sell out a long time. And most I want to, I sure want to say, within emotion, get hurt, I want to get upset. I want to like fear the truth, I want to like fear facts. You understand? Yeah. And look how we are even show you how, because Africa, that's South Africa, or Nelson Mandela, or him betrayal the woman. The same woman, we kept him name relevant, Winnie Mandela, the woman I'm work bear him children them. When him come back and them thing him name, ditch her, because a white man them tell him say you forget with her because she a terrorist. When she not there and a fight for him, I travel the world. You understand? When time them label her as terrorist. Yeah, all we are as terrorists. Same people them commit the worst atrocity them on earth. Even in Africa, and them label her as terrorists. And when them come with him, I'm not stitch her. Because them tell us, you have to get rid of her if you want to rise in our quarters and be a part of us. So I'm just quickly do that. So right now, yeah, just look on your LCD, you say, look, that's a white man, you know, you see him all, he's a black youth that, you know, and them chop off on him, and yeah, countless victims in the Congo Free State suffer forced amputations as punishment. So in time the black people them dead, you know, and them cause rubber, you know, them enslave the black people them for rubber, for build tire. And if they don't meet them quota, that happen. Imagine you know your country and them thing there, and them something there, them thing I heard still though, you know. When you look at it, you know. You see as much as 2023, and you look, you know, right now you look on a little youth there, you know. And if you not see yourself in a him, you know, with arm, with him hand, you know, which part them chop it up above him wrist, you know, and you not see yourself in that, them say you're not a human being. You know, you could have black, white, yellow, or green. That's how them the black people. Yeah, man. So, yeah, so the most evil man I know, but when I tell you about, yeah, that's a King Leopold II. Yeah, man. The richest man that, you know, in the 20th century, you know, yeah, man, King Leopold II, at the back of black people. So you say from hunting to plantations, King Leopold II treat the Congo Free State as his personal possession. So him, you know, come from Europe, you know, and him treat Africa, you know, the part of Africa like a theme, you know. And a black man can't go to Europe go do that. And then now, in a 2023, they want to tell we how we feel live. And we not tell them how to live, you know, when them are the wicked. And them supposed to take things from we, because we are not wicked people. Oh, and then now, when they want to use economic terrorism, because them create the money and them thing, you know. And them create them, when we say create, and them say, oh, and them rich and them thing, and them can't pour, you know, because them control the books. You can't look on the book, you know, but them can't look on your book. Everything with them do, you know, always beneficial to them. Them can't look at your books, but you can't look at theirs. Or dare you to question the integrity of the white man. But him can't look on your book because you're a black man. And he might tell you where you can, but you can't tell him if you do. Because him don't behave like him a God. So anytime you have a black man, stand up to them now. Like Muammar Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, them kill you. I just saw it go. Them find something for kill you. Because them know propaganda spread, you know. You just keep repeating lies about the person, and people are going to believe. Because I just saw it go, you know. It's just a propaganda working. You know. Propaganda and no balance to it, you know. You understand? Yes. So that's the most evil man ever. Yeah, man. King Leopold II. 45 million black people in kill. I know so most YouTubers are going to learn that from, because, hey, it's all about entertainment and all about views, how much money them can make and them things. We at the Jamaica, we are not about that. We're about our people. Yeah, because we want, you know, to be conscious of what is happening and, you know, reach your full potential. Black people, white, anyone. Because as we are telling you, know, it's not every white people evil, you know. You have good white people out there, you know. Because in this story you're going to hear, you know, where I tell you, you know, yeah, them, I tell you, man, some wicked, them hang a white man, you know, just because the man reveal the truth about this man, you know, and them gin up some things. You come, yeah, and some wicked people, them, you know. We are talking about in Europe too, you know. So, moving on. So, yeah, so King Leopold II implemented a brutal regime of forced labor and violence to extract resources like rubber and ivory out of Africa. So millions of Congolese people die due to disease, starvation and violence during his reign. Millions. You understand? And on a gas chamber, anyway, them people that just get it over with easy. Them people get a torturous death from this man. You understand? So his actions are considered one of the worst instances of European colonialism and exploitation in history. In beat all evil, slavery. And that was in the late 19th century. After them say slavery abolished, you know, and he was able to continue slavery because I'm white. You understand? So what I tell you about now the second evil man, Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler led the Nazi party in Germany and was the dictator of Nazi Germany from 1933 to 1945, orchestrated the Holocaust, a systemic genocide that resulted in the death of 6 million European Jews, as well as millions of other minorities. So you know, it's nothing telling you, other minorities. Who you think them attack? A black people them attack, you know? It's only two kind of people you have in Europe, black and white. And the black people then come from North Africa. That are people our lineage. And them say, and them don't even tell you the numbers of them because them not keep statistics when they come on to them. But them tell you say over 6 million Jews. So then couldn't tell you 3 or 4 or 5 million are black people. Them say minorities, you know. Anytime you hear them use the word minorities, they want to tell you about white black people. I just saw it go. You understand? So them say Adolf Hitler is responsible for the Second World War, the deadliest conflict in human history. His ideology and actions are widely considered amongst the most evil in modern history. One of is not. The most evil is that man, King Leopold II. But you know, that's how them do it, and them skewed to make you believe, say, him are the most evil when that man, King Leopold II. So I just hope you learn something today, you know. So his ideology, remember, you know, I will tell you already, Adolf Hitler the most evil man. So we tell Prime Minister Andrew Holness, so you say, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, next time you meet with the Europeans, wear the wicked man shirt with the words, don't lecture black people. That man, King Leopold II. Up to now, the people them in Congo don't get no reparation for what they have done. 45 million people. Wow, you know, if you say them trauma, that's still in the people, them DNA. A flow through them blood. That's still a flow through them blood, you know. You understand? When somebody terrorizes you, know, and you have PTSD, that pass on to the next generation. So anytime you go meet with them again, you make sure print them shirt here and say, boy, don't lecture black people. Yeah, man. You show them that. Because we, of all the people, look, black people, evil towards them own self, but black people not evil to no other race. Every other race evil towards black people. We are the only people in the world who love everybody and we hate ourselves. It's easy for a black man kill a next black man. Yeah. A white man can call a black man the N-word and them thing and him not do it. And if a black man call him that, he may kill a black man. I just saw it go. We hate ourselves. And that's one of the biggest problems we have right now in today's world. Black people not like it, loving themselves. No self-love. Self-hatred consume we as a people. And everything where the same oppressor tell we, yeah, our people them believe them. As if you feel like say somebody whenever they like you from morning, I go like you in the evening. Such an idiots. You understand? You can't listen to people, man, the oppressor, man. The oppressor will always oppress you. You understand? And we still on a captivity, mental slavery. Them remove a chain off our neck. We feet, hands, but it's, them put it on our brain now. Because them have to tell us say up is down and down is up. And them have to tell us say, yeah, a man can be a woman and a woman can be a man. And them have to tell us say a man can marry to a house, a man can marry to a car, a man can marry to stone, and a man can marry to building. And you can't tell him say mad. Are you mad? You understand? A man can't say I'm a woman and dress up like woman and then can the next man. And when the man find out and kill him, the next man charge murder. And there's no legislation to protect the man. The man who think that he's talking to a female. None. And that has nothing to do with black people. But a white woman can't be black. But a man can't be a woman. Black, white, yellow, or anything. Because a white man want that, you know. I say him have a like, psychological problem, you know. And him want that. And him want to say I'm a woman. And the black people, you know. You as a black man, you can't say you're white, you know. And a white woman can't say she's black. But a white woman, or a white woman or a black woman can't say them a man. You see the madness? Because a one race of people want that. So I hit them, I fight the world, and I push it down upon the world. And I tell you now, say them want all, them I tell you say have all 60 sexes. I don't know where them get that from. I don't know where them get that from. But anyway, Africa is moving far and far away from them. You understand? It's like fleeing them, like, you know, because Africa know that these people are evil. Yeah, when people are evil, you stay far from them. Don't expect a leopard to change its spot, you know, or a snake to change. And these people are dangerous. You understand? So, we continue the journey. You understand? So here are some key points to, to key points of comparison. Scale. Hitler's action directly caused the death of more people than those under Leopold II. Yes, that's him action, because the other side in a fight and all of them things, that's a different thing. Them people that we just are telling, based on our research and them things. Yeah. But in reality, not true. You understand? Him action might cause more people, because his thing was worldwide. But imagine this thing was just concentrated in one part in Africa, 45 million. So that can you understand? Motivation. Hitler's atrocities were driven by a hateful ideology based on racial superiority, while Leopold was driven by greed and exploitation. So what they're saying now, say Hitler, what Hitler not doing anything. Hitler said, because the Jew them, I see people then were in Africa now, we call Israel. Yeah. You know that Hitler called them all kind of name, derogatory name, because these are some people where that's them are kind of miser, and them just everything with them do are just bit in at them their community. And these are people where them did own pretty much everything. Yeah, them own everything. So right now, you're looking at a caption. It's a live picture that come from down that photographer have taken down there. So you see Ensala of Walla, along with the severed hands and foot of his 5-year-old daughter in 1904. So that I first part of the 20th century. So see the man then him sit down, with him daughter severed hand and foot. 1904, that happened, the first part of the 20th century. That torture, and them talk say Hitler the most evil person. You might as well just kill a little girl. So so she grow. If she did make it out, and we don't even have no historical record what happened to her, them chop off one her and them chop off one her foot. So say boy she have to what may I tell you? So she have to use a stick and make her foot for move around. And them wickedness that them do to black people. But yet them I tell we, say them I tell we about hate speech. We supposed to stay far from them people then. We're supposed to stay far from them. Why our Prime Minister have to go visit them? No man, you're not supposed to visit them people and then you have to eat from them. No man, you have to eat from them, man. You can't trust them people. Me? No man. Just look what them do. Because you think them are change, them can't change. The wicked can't change. Cannot. Remember, say them not no God, You have to have godliness in you, to be a good person. Them have that. God not exists in for them heart or mind or soul. Or that's wickedness and wickedness upon wickedness these people think. But say black people, some of them so naive. You understand? Because them people, let me show you how black people stay. Some black people. That's why it's easier for them destroy them, Then we give them pies if you drink and tell them say a chocolate milk, and them drink it and dead. Me no, me not drink it and them thing there. You understand? So moving on. So during Leopold's reign of terror spanned 23 years while Hitler lasted 12. Global impact. While both impacted large population, Hitler's action had a broader global impact due to the Second World War. So the Second World War, it have nothing to do with no other country, our continent, just a white man a fight white man, because they want to be the superior one over the other. And then you have one guy a France now and them thing that everything what Hitler want him give him to him. I saw them stay, because you understand, you can't negotiate with terrorists. Because them are terrorists. Terrorism originated from Europe. Everything that is evil originated from Europe. But now they want to tell the world what to do. That's why the yellow man, the people them in Asia and the Chinese, some of them I tell them, say, you can't talk to me, you can't tell me nothing. Yeah man, like Singapore and them country there. You see Amnesty International, Them just run them out of them country because for them country. You understand? I just saw it go on them thing when you have somebody who have leadership skill like Lee Kuan Yew and know what he want for him country. Me never, throughout history, from them claims that boy black people free. Throughout history, I have never seen these people show me a black country where they are rich. Remember say them control the money system, you know. You think them will give you more where you deserve or where you have. They will make certain at all times you don't want at the bottom. You think them want if you reach up which part them there. And even although them up which part them there, them still have for them people down this one them thing. Because in every country in the world, younger people feel it are poor people. The poor people pay taxes and the rich people them get it legally. I saw the robbery go on them thing there. They don't do nothing for nobody. So I don't know how as a black man you feel like say them people are gonna love with them. Nah, gonna love with them will never love with. From day one them hate with. And them commit the worst genocide against we. You understand? And wickedest people them this on earth. The only thing good about them is the accident will come out of them, or accident with them Indian and exhale. When them dead, you know. And them soul of go speak, I go account for them sin. But them now they don't believe in that say that God exists. Because them feel say them a God. So that's why them want them do all kind of thing. If you say, yeah, make man can do surgery and say my woman. And then fool people, give them breasts and all them things there. Before I'll cover all a story about that. You understand? So, yeah. So moving on. So determine who is more evil is not clear-cut. Answer. Both individuals committed horrific act that caused immense suffering. To truly understand their evil, we must consider the context of their actions, motivations, and lasting consequences. Instead of focusing on a single most evil individual, learning from past atrocities is more productive to prevent similar tragedy from happening again. Yeah, but you know, as we, you know, and I say we are focused on the most, what does I tell the world say, yeah, Adolf Hitler is not the most evil person. He's the most evil person because them keep telling the people them that. But he's not. Because he never killed 45 million people. This man killed over 45 million black people. One race of people that, you understand, and you see and amputate people on foot, give them one on 1 foot. So they want you to go out there and, boy, so nobody never fight back. Well, them did have the black people them in a chain and them thing. So you know, so everything where black man do, there's always traitor within. So you know the traitor them within, them work with the same European them against them own race of people. So that is what happened. You understand? So right here now you're looking at from whipping to amputations, punishments in King Leopold, Congo Free State were as varied as they were horrific. So it's a black man that, you know, you see all them kind of beating there. Imagine, you know, somebody tie your hands and your feet and then put you here. Because remember I say our ancestors never used to wear no clothes. They never wear clothes in Africa, you know. And them two black men there where they don't wear and inflict pain to the other black man. You know that they're doing it on a duress, you know. Because them not do it freely, but them still have to do it. Because if them not do it, them will get it or them will lose them hand or them foot. And when them lose them hand or foot, you know, boy, I mean, I tell you. And I like say seeing people them chop it off of them dresses, you know. Seeing black people, you know, so and millions of people them dead, you know. I hope to know the world don't remind the others of the atrocities that this man has committed. All of them things you hide, you know, from black people, you know. Because to them know say black people lazy. Yeah, black people lazy, them not like read. And everything for them, yeah, is what tinkle me fancy and them love your lies. You think the white man don't know that? Especially with Jamaican people. Them know some people that are liars, you know. Yeah, I mean, I tell you, all right, may I give you an example. In the 1990s, ask Capleton, the DJ, the Rasta. Capleton at a show, you understand, in England, inside a basement. About 400 people inside of there. There should not, so many people are supposed to hold inside there. So it's like an illegal party. And a man inside there where they want to kill. And them kill the man inside there in England. And the detective who investigating the case say, when them are questioning the people, them, everybody said them in a bathroom. And the bathroom is like, alright, so we are here now. Height, length, and width. You understand? The bathroom is like by 8 by 10 by 6. The 400 people, when the man get shot, them inside the bathroom, the detective say, in England, from Metro. The man say, everybody inside, nobody knows see when the man get shot. Him say, wickedest people them that him ever encounter in him life as a detective, Jamaicans. Him say, I'm afraid of them like pussy. Him never know say people say lie. So you think say them don't know? So yes, them know that we were cultured, nurtured and socialized to be unconscious, criminal-minded people. On God's earth, a man kill 400 people there and the 400 people in the bathroom at the same time. When the bathroom can hold maybe 2 person. 2, and everybody tell the police them in the bathroom. So which one of them the police believe? You understand? And that I tell you. So that's why we people them are like that, because them love lies. Because that's how we were socialized, nurtured, and to be unconscionable liars and criminal supporters. You understand? Yeah, man, we were socialized, man, and nurtured to be unconscionable people. You know? Them don't even know them history, because most of them don't like read. As you start educate everything with them are them feelings. You hurt them feelings and you're disrespectful. They don't want to hear the truth. You tell them the truth. Yeah, and once you tell them the truth, you're labor right. Yeah, because basically, you know, them I tell you, you know, these people, Jamaican people, I tell you, you know, say, them know say PMP is a criminal organization and all them do is tell lie. So once you speak the truth, them tell you say you're labor right. So them already put this labor them on a pedestal. In which you have labor well lie to. Yeah, just like how this week the Prime Minister lied to the Jamaican people. I tell them about hate speech kill people and them thing there. So, moving on. So, here now, so August 1st, 1916, the Scranton Times report the hanging of Robert Caseman, the man who exposed King Leopold II evil. I hang the man here, I'm an Irishman. And he's one of them who exposed the atrocities that King Leopold II was committing in the Free State Congo. And because him exposed him and them thing there, you know, as usual, you have to talk about freeing people, yeah man, and them free him and hang him. So, we'll continue the journey. Yeah man. So, this involves understanding the complex factors contributing to such violence and promoting tolerance, understanding and respect for human rights. This thought-provoking video delves into the complex and subjective nature of comparing historical figures and labeling them most evil. Join us as we examine the actions of King Leopold II and Adolf Hitler, shedding light on their impact of their evil. King Leopold II ruled over Congo Free State from 1885 to 1908. Implementing a ruthless regime of forced labor and violence. Millions of Congolese people were subjected to disease, starvation, and violence, making it one of history's most horrific instances of white colonialism. So that them do, you know. You understand? Yeah, man, wicked people, them. So although both figure impact in a large population, it's like action at a broader global impact. So understanding their evil requires consider the context of their actions, motivation, and lasting consequences. Rather than focusing slowly on assigning a singular label, it is more productive to learn from past atrocities to prevent similar tragedies. So that's why we are impart this knowledge to you so you can know. You understand? So that's why we tell you, say, don't trust them people there. Never have, never will. You deal with them and once them a deal, them a communicate with you equally, yeah. But otherwise, if they behave like them superior to you, you don't deal with them. Because there's no superior. There's no superior being on this earth. Any superior being would be the black man. And we say that without any apology on the black woman. Because things that them can do physically, white man cannot do it. Not because he might do some crazy thing. Him just do it because he wants to do it. But in terms of endurance and other thing, genetics, you know, have the makeup of a black man. And one day we can give some more education about that too. Because this is not only about crime, you know, and how to better the country. We are also educate at times too. And educate at all the times. You understand? Yeah. So, just remember that both men, you know, them committed heinous act and cause immense suffering. So join us, in exploring the complexity of evil and the crucial lessons we can extract from the actions of King Leopold II and Adolf Hitler. Let's strive for a world where history serves as a guide towards a brighter, more compassionate future. So that's why we are telling saying, look here, we don't want a European values in our thought process. We don't want it imparted to our people because we're not white and we don't want to be white. You understand? So that's why we say all we want is just respect. Yeah. We just want respect. That's it. Just respect us. We respect you. So nobody want a one-way respect. You respect me and we respect you and you don't respect we know. And so it go. Not because you have the most. They have the weapon and we can kill everybody. Because evil people always make weapons to kill people. Black people, like Ungle people, especially Jamaican. All Jamaican people want to do as a party. They want to party all the time. You understand? Them not care about nothing. And as anything, they quick for kill the next black person. So while reigning as the autocratic ruler of the Congo Free State from 1885 to 1908, King Leopold II of Belgium have killed as many as 45 million people. So Leopold reigned as King of Belgians from 1865 to 1909 and established the Congo Free State to seize vast quantities of ivory and rubber. Belgium may not be the first European country that most people think of when they hear the words blood-soaked colony tyranny. Historically, the little country has always been more famous for beer than epic crimes against humanity. So this man committed crime against humanity, Yeah. You understand? So, as we tell you now, so there are some good white people. And here is one, Sir Roger Casement. That's it, a white man with them hanging him, Irish. Yeah, so when them hang him long, him say something to the white man when them never like, Cause him beat up on them, cause I tell him, say, oh, me not white, me Irish and him thing there, and you soon hear it. So as we continue, so we delve into the dark and forgotten atrocities orchestrated by King Leopold II during his reign of terror. While Adolf Hitler is commonly associated with ultimate evil, it is crucial to shed light on the horrific crimes committed by Leopold II and his complete disregard for African lives. Unveiling a forgotten chapter in history, we explore the brutal exploitation and enslavement of Africans under Leopold II's rule. From resource plundering to forced labor, the suffering endured by African communities throughout Congo Free State is nothing short of unimaginable. Imagine if black people did do white people, them thing here, every day them would have remind me. But because of them do it to it, no, nobody not talk about it. All them talk about is Adolf Hitler. And this man killed more people in a one place, 45 million people in Africa. And nobody them don't want to tell you about it. Because them hide it from you. If you go to university, you won't know about them people here. So them everybody in our world, all the black people, Adolf Hitler, wickedest man, lies. My second wickedest man. The wickedest man, King Leopold II of Belgium. Yeah, man. Them not going to teach you that because them don't want you to know say all the worst atrocities that were happening in our world happen to your people, your race of people. Yes, your brother, your sister, them. You understand? Or your relative. I just saw it go. You understand? So while Adolf Hitler is commonly associated with the ultimate evil, it is crucial to shed light on the horrific crimes committed by Leopold II and his complete disregard for African lives. So a long time, them are showing say black lives don't matter. Yeah, man, 45 million. You don't hear them talk about it. There's no anniversary about it. There's no reparation. Nothing. The people in Congo and Belgium, I saw Belgium get as riches, And today, them no reparation for the people, the black people, the African people, them. After them been through all of them things. Imagine you born with your two hand and your 2 feet, and a man chop off on your hand and your foot. And boy, I tell you, all them things, they are all wickedness in a man. And you feel say you all get away. You feel say uno get away with all of them sin they want to commit, man, all of them sins against black people. And that's why I want to say no God not there, because I don't expect say things so happen to uno already in the continent of Europe. But hey, God not sleep me. We gotta sink Europe. And that'll be good, that will be justice. Just sink it. Yeah, man. East and West Europe, just sink it off of the map. You understand? Because right now, a black man just always an enemy of every race. And the black man love everyone, and nobody no love the black man. Nobody no love black people. Show me. None. We're not talking about the few people who genuinely love black people because they love themselves. We're talking about overall, all the same Chinese people them not like we. The same broad-faced people them. And the people them who have flat body. All of the people them, nobody not like we. And we love everybody. We love all people we can see. From you have 2 eyes, 2 hands and 2 feet. I just saw it go with black people. Because black people are inherently loving people. But the rest of the people, everybody hate we. Yeah, so one can't fool in yourself. You understand? So unveiling a forgotten chapter in history, we explore the brutal exploitation and enslavement of African under Leopold II rule. From resource plundering to forced labor, the suffering endured by African community throughout the Congo Free State, nothing short of unimaginable. So imagine if this unimaginable, you must just think about the atrocities that committed against black people. Just think about it. Imagine a man chop off your hand, one of your hand, and one of your foot, one of your feet. Just think about that. So say you lose your balance now and them thing there. Boy, I tell you, hey. And then now that these people want to lecture, we are not tell about hate speech. One of them are wickedest people. Them are people ever stay far from them, man. What you do? You think say them forgot? You think say them done with we? Them not wipe you out with it. You think them finish with we? And that are them ultimate goal, Remember, I all bring AIDS to Africa. And then them tell lies say a blue monkey come from. And them do it, For kill off black people. Because something of them use already in a lab and them thing, and they kill off them own people, But them never know say black people genes are dominant genes. So that's why it returned to sender. At them time the scope of the operation toned down. Black people inherently hated by everyone in this world. So right now, so here's a photo of an excellent white man. His name is E.D. Morrell. Yeah, born 1873 and died 1924. And he was a French-born journalist, activist and politician. The main reason for King Leopold's II's decline. So at this time, I now exposed King Leopold II, and I saw him start upon him decline. Yeah, man, him start getting popular. Because at one point, them did supposed to lock up Leopold, but King Leopold is related to the monarch in Britain. Because Great Britain control the world now, for them world. Yeah, man. Them they control the world until everything, where everybody get from the colonizer, fight them have to fight, and shame them. Because them don't give nothing, them did very dishonest, Yeah, man. Them very dishonest. Anytime them left them thief everything out of your country. You understand? Even all the crown where them have in Britain and Africa has to send it back. They must say once them send it back, it not going to have no value again. I saw them people that stay. And them control even the value of things. Because if something value 10 million and you return it to me, when you return it to me, I tell me say it not no value because I know you have it now. Because you thief it, you thief from me. And that's my thing. And one time I demand it, you say if you give me back it not no value. You know say you're a criminal. A terrorism that a terrorist them and then them tell about who are terrorists, who teach other people to be terrorists. And them they team up together against we, the Arab and the white people. You think them easy? I know we friend them. You understand? Yeah, man. And we know so most Jamaican don't even know so the Arabs them. I first want to enslave our people. And 7 out of 10 black men in during that time, yeah man, them bled to death. Eunuch, them cut off a black man penis. Yeah man, so him, even if he might think and see a woman and him can't get no erection, that's the part there. I'm private, that's the part there just jump but nothing can be done. Yeah man, cause them cut it off. 7 out of 10 of our black men, them bled to death. Courtesy of the Arabs them. So all I want to feel like say these people are our friend. We don't have no friend on this earth. Black people now no friend. So that's why we do that video phone, Yeah man, we just educate, because most of them don't read. You understand? So, we continue the journey. So through meticulous research and shocking anecdotes, We aim to expose the truth and challenge the traditional narrative of history. We aim to highlight the untold stories that have been overlooked for far too long by underscoring the magnitude of King Leopold II's destruction. It is essential to remember and honor the countless innocent lives lost during his ruthless period. Unfortunately, the survivors and their families have not received justice they deserve or are being adequately compensated for their pain and suffering. Alright, let me repeat it. Because most black people, them not understanding us. Hey, look, remember saying is after that, the Hitler committed genocide, so listen, listen this. Unfortunately, the survivors and families have not received the justice they deserve or been adequately compensated for their pain and suffering. So this video serves as a solemn reminder of the ongoing struggle for recognition and reparations. Join us on this journey to unmask King Leopold II's reign of terror and raise awareness about the forgotten atrocities that have left an indelible mark on African history. Let us unite as a global community to learn from the past, ensure it never repeats, and work towards a more just and equitable future. Well, look, we can't, well, I don't know, millions still, but we can't say right now, we have to genocide live on the TV every day. Yeah, I don't know what baby can do if you kill over 12,000 baby. It's just that you want to kill the next generation, so that is genocide. And we have see it play right in front of our eyes. Yeah, man, and the powers that be, them still a road. I kill them a ride with them thing there. Baby, 12, where a baby can do you? And then you say, why, baby a terrorist too. When you are a real terrorist, And guess what? And if you dare speak the truth, you don't know, economic terrorism, lies rule the world. That's why the world will fall apart. Because truth, non-existent. Yeah, man, so Edmund Morrell, a young, so I see him, a young British shipping agent who fearlessly led the international crusade against King Leopold's reign of terror. Yeah, man, so you don't know that, you understand. So, so we're moving on. So, as so in this eye-opening exploration of one of history's darkest chapter, like and share and comment to spread awareness and pay tribute to the victims of King Leopold II brutal regime. So black people, white people, yellow people, all who are watching Jamaica Young Police channel now. If you have reached this far and you haven't subscribed to the channel, yeah man, consider subscribing. Subscribe to the channel, select the notification bell so that when we at the Jamaica Young Police channel release a video, you'll be the first one to get it. Yeah. Give the video a thumbs up. Thumbs up the video. That's supposed to be the first thing you do when you're watching the video over here. Because you never get no garbage over here. This is not no, shaky booty thing and you understand what I'm saying, and a 15-second thing or, and get to the point and everything. No, we have to give you context. Because that's how you learn. If you're not learning anything over here at the wrong channel, and that's what we're saying, and that's what we mean. Yeah, remember to comment below. Tell us what you think about the video so far. Yeah, first, we have done a video about Marcus Garvey. I just chapter 1, and we need to do some more on them thing and continue to educate the people them. And the books that we had purchased, they are in Jamaica. We haven't spoken to boy Trinity sister-in-law as yet. My boy and I we can talk to her. Believe you me, because we just want to change people's life. Because look, we're not going to be here every day. I will say that and I will say that with only apologies, because that's how it is. It's destined to man to die once. Because that's the order of nature. That's how God set it. And we now, look here, see man I go on how much money him have in the world. Him still are dead, see him here. So nobody watch them. And look how wicked they are, them still are dead. Henry Kissinger, them say one of the wickedest Secretary of State, and him dead last week at 100. You understand? Nobody know where him go through before him dead. But we are saying that suffer. I'm wicked, You understand? Them man, they're wicked. So sometimes, and then some people say, boy, why God make them live so long? No, man. Because God make sure God torture them before them dead. Make people around them see how them, you understand? Sometimes some of them commit suicide, Because they're wicked, Them can't sleep. Them have all kind of problem. Because them wicked, When time them wicked and you say a time for them dead, at them time the retirement reach them. I tell you. Yeah, man, them poop up themselves and them use it and rubbing at them here and all kind of thing. You understand? Or sometimes people have plans, say, boy, I come like, we have to kill him and everything. Cause them wicked. Yeah. So nobody watch them and them thing there. Just like Dick Cheney. Yeah, look on Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney almost 100. The man they wicked, you know. Now look what God do. God make him in a wheelchair right now. Wheelchair. Him can't walk. God humbly wicked for show him say I'm me in charge. So whether or not you want to believe it, them feel like say them are God, you know. And them decide who for live and who for dead, and them wicked, them don't know nothing them truth. Once people speak the truth, yeah man, them use character assassination and destroy them life. Like how them destroy Valve Play lives. Yeah man, a CIA operative, yeah. When time she tell them say a lie, you know, Saddam Hussein now no weapon of mass destruction, and the entire wicked them liar, them come down from Valve Play and out her, expose her and them thing for them kill her. But where all of these wicked people are now, some of them dead, and some of them are pray for dead and can't dead. But I mean, no, say Dick Cheney I pray for dead and he can't dead. You understand? If Dick Cheney, the way Dick Cheney wicked right now, and what things you go through, if Dick Cheney want a cup of water, or somebody have to come and feed him, he can't even hold a cup. I so God humble wicked people. But them not care still though, because them not feel say that can happen to them, you know. Because them feel say boy, them are strong and young every day and wicked and lie. But them don't know say a period I come and God make certain like all 10 years of their life a torment, man. So that's why some of them want the right to die. Because them can't take it, the torment and the torture from God. Yes, man. So Dick Cheney right now, Dick Cheney not do anything right now for that, based on the information I receive. Because him can't, Dick Cheney, everything he want to do, I see him place in it. He want to pee, see him place. Number 2, see him place. Because them man are wicked. Yeah. Them wicked. I see him thing that happened to Henry Kissinger. Yeah, man. So we continue the journey. So just look now. So this is another picture of 3 Congolese holding severed hands from victims who failed to meet their quota of collecting rubber. As punishment, their hands were severed. Yeah, man. A white man that you know, chopper. You understand? Oh, that. Oh, them. Oh. Why I mean, I don't know. Why? Hey, them have to kill my Rasta. Although some of them kill them, you know, because some of the black people, them fight, you know. While some of them just go along with the same people, them in them tribe, you understand? And allow them to enslave them. So you see it right there. And how long that's going on? 1905 we are telling about, you know. Up to 1905, 1909. Early 20th century that you look upon, you know. This is something where them you won't sit on a cable and them thing there, you know. Because them don't want to remind you for sure you who are the real wicked in the world, you know. And who are the real terrorists, you know. Who you think the Arab them learn terrorism from? At them, you know, at them did impart terrorism to the Arab them for them use it for we, you know. Yeah, man. The first people them were enslaved, we as a people Arab them. The same people them were Palestine and Saudi Arabia and all these places. All of them places, you know, our ancestral land, you know. Arabs don't come from down there, say, you know. Which part Saudi Arabia and all them places there, you know. Are we, you know. Are our riches, you know. White man, along with the white man, you know, the European, you know, along with them, you know, and them chase our ancestors them off of the land and give them, you know, for them commit them crimes against our people, you know. Them give them guns, bombs and all of them things there, you know. So 2 of them fall out because, and then the Arab him a fight for the white man, and the white man tell him, say, oh, your son, Iga. I hope you get you know, me say Iga, you understand what I'm saying? So that the white man say about the Arab them, say them are son Igas. You understand? Because them a fight, say them white. And then you hear them say them a white Arab. That is like saying wet rain. Arab are black people, but them wicked to we. Because we used to trade with them, you know. You understand? Because black people love everybody. If you have 2 hand and 2 foot, you understand? Black people welcome you. Even right now in Africa, if you go in some part of Africa and you get lost in a night, them put you up and treat you good. Them not treat you like, say, boy, you know, treat you with disdain or suspicion. Because them believe that everybody out there is good. But we know, say, that is not so it is. It's not everybody is good in this world. You have to be skeptical, especially when people have a certain you. You have some of them is very good, you know. I can tell you that, you know, I experience in the military, you know. I meet some good white people, you know. I mean, I tell you, I meet some wicked white people, you know. Yeah, man, when me in the military, me I tell you, not because you know hear me talk, and people will feel like, boy, I'm the... No, man, me experience some wicked thing in America too. Not because I'm not talk, but me I tell you, wicked things. But that's why I tell you, say, you say, the Marcus Garvey book them, once you read them things, it's hard for them defeat you mentally, and physically, and spiritually, because you know them already. Them book, they teach about them. Marcus Garvey book teach you how to look on white people, how to assess them. Me I tell, that's what, you saw me I tell you for read the Marcus Garvey book them. And because I want to know read, but I often navigate in our world. You see, once you master them book there, trust me, man, once you read them book there, you can't live anywhere in our world and you know if you survive them. Because I tell you, say, Garvey give you the step by step. When time them do this, what next to expect from them? Because it's like a playbook for them, you know. So you prepare, you know, and you know if you survive them, you know. You see, black people, you know, survive them. Because look, this is what them normally do on them thing. The same time them can't break you. Them try to once them can't break you, them try everything in a book for destroy you. I say if them can't destroy you, them try manufacture things for destroy you. Because this is what them want you to do now. They want you to reach a breaking point where you do something. Yes. For say boy, yeah, see it, them, you know, them dangerous. That are them. But you see, once them now get that, you are frustrate them, you know. So them, you'll take them off of them game. Because I saw them planning, you know. Them always a plan how to destroy you as a person. And in time, I even see a white person who is conscientious, them go off of them too. You understand? Because it's a gang thing, you know, that's evil. But who are teacher or something? Some people not teaching nothing. All the mothers tell us some hanky-panky and, you know, some 5-second thing. Yeah, we make you feel good. And then people like them feel like them in some cult and all them things. And them not learn nothing. All them learn about what people tell them. So E.D. Morrell, yeah, 1873 to 1924. So that man lived until 61. Yeah. Was a French-born journalist, activist, and politician. He co-established Congo Reform Association and was a main reason towards King Leopold II decline. So him and one of them help contribute to the decline of King Leopold II in the world is standing. You understand? By exposing him atrocities them that he had committed against black people. Yeah, man, them man, there are some evil people, you know. So we continue, so we continue the journey. You understand? Boy, man, I tell you, it's just wickedness, man, you know. So as we tell you, so like and share and spread the awareness. And, you know, we pay a tribute to the victims of King Leopold II. I remember, you know, that, there was a time when Belgium King Leopold II ran a vast and cruel personal empire, rivaling and even exceeding the crimes of even the worst 20th century dictators. This empire was known as the Congo Free State, and Leopold II stood as its undisputed enslaver for almost 30 years. Rather than being a regular colony of a European government, the way South Africa or Spanish Sahara was, Congo was administered as a private property of this one man for his enrichment. So Leopold oversaw the death of as many as 45 million people in the Belgian Congo. This world's largest plantation was 76 times the size of Belgium, possessed rich mineral and agricultural resources, and had lost perhaps half of its population. By the time the first census counted only 10 million people living there in 1924. But I will tell you them thing that if them tell us say 50 million, you know say 45. Because anything was to do with black people and them thing that they not get the right number. But I tell you that. You know, if only a fool would expect a liar to tell you the truth. Show me an honest liar. Alright, I just saw it go. So this is the horrifying story of King Leopold II and the Congo Free State. King Leopold II assumed the throne and set his sights high on Africa. Nothing about King Leopold II youth suggested a future mass murderer. Born and heir to Belgium throne in 1835, he spent his days doing all the things a European prince would be expected to do before ascending to the throne of a minor state, learning to ride and shoot, taking part in state ceremonies, getting appointed to the army, marrying an Austrian princess, and so on. Leopold II took the throne in 1865 and ruled with the kind of soft touch Belgians expect from their king in the wake of the multiple revolutions and reforms that had democratized the country over the preceding few decades. Indeed, the young King Leopold only ever pressured the Senate in his constant attempt to get Belgium involved in building an overseas empire, as all the more prominent countries had. So my follow replicate with other white country them done. So this became an obsession for Leopold II. He was convinced, like most statesmen of his time, that a nation's greatness was directly proportional to the amount of lucre, money, and wealth it could suck out of equatorial colonies, and he wanted Belgium to have as much as possible before other countries came along and tried to take it. First, in 1866, he tried to get the Philippines from Queen Isabella II of Spain. However, his negotiations collapsed when Queen Isabella was overthrown in 1868. That's when he started to talk about Africa. So I'm not try to get the Philippines, boy, I tell you. So the atrocities in the Belgian Congo common an illustration for H.M. Stanley, the Congo and the founding of its free state, a story of work and exploration, 1865. So 1878, Henry Stanley presumed to meet Dr. Livingstone deep inside the Congo rainforest. The international press made both men out to be heroes, bold explorers in the art of the darkest Africa. What went unsaid in the breathless newspaper account of the two men's famous expedition is what they were doing in the Congo in the first place. A few years before the two expeditions met up, Leopold II had formed the International African Society to recognize and finance exploration of the continent. Officially, this was a prelude to an international philanthropic enterprise in which the benevolent king would shower natives with blessings of Christianity, starch shirts, and steam engines. Stanley and Livingstone's expeditions played a significant part in opening the rainforest to the king's agent. This rules the King Leopold II was working overtime to get Africans into heaven, work for longer than it should have, and the king claims to ironically named Congo Free State was formally recognized at the Congress of Berlin in 1885. Yeah, so white people that now in Europe recognize the Congo, as part of Belgium. Yeah, man. So it is possible that King Leopold II, a relatively observant Belgian Catholic, really did want to introduce his new chattel to Jesus. Boy, may I tell you. But he did this in the most literal and ruthless way possible, by killing a vast number of them by making life generally unbearable for the rest as they labored to dig up gold, hunted to kill elephants for ivory, and hacked down their native forest to clear land for a rubber plantation all over the country. The Belgian government lent Leopold II the necessary seed capital for this humanitarian project, and after he paid that debt off, literally 100% of the profit went straight to him. This was not a Belgian colony. It belonged to one man who seemed determined to squeeze every drop out of its fiefdom while he could. So when King Leopold II, when he was dispatching his missionary to, just listen, when he was dispatching his missionary to the Congo, I'm telling people them, the white people them say, these people in the Congo, these people are more ethical, decent, honest, truthful, morally, and more godly people than us as a people. So look, you when you go there, just tell them say God up in the sky, and they must work for be rich, they must work for God heaven. And that him tell black people, yeah man. And that them tell black people, the missionaries. So be careful of men or women with gifts. So that's why we tell the Prime Minister, so just make the European them stay. Because anytime they might give you something, they want something in return. They are not generous people. Are wicked people, them. Alright? So that's why we do this. For educate our Jamaican people. Because them want to bring in European culture, come impose on our people. We are black people, we are not white people. If a white man want a white for sleep and the next white man a theme business that, I want to business about them. Because when I do that, I feed them population, you know, I dwindle in the world, you know. Faster than any other race on earth, you know. So they want people to join them. You understand? Because them know that eventually them not go there. Them not go there. Eventually the white man them a go rucksack, them a ram out the whole of them other white man and white woman and ram out the other white woman them, and them not go there, and we a go there. So are we them a go what? Because you understand what I'm saying? We never tell them, yeah. And then so they want to normalize them behavior around. We don't want them, we don't want nothing to do with them. Yeah. So as you look now, we say on them thing there, Jamaica young Paul, informer for live and gunman must dead. A murderer must dead. So moving on. So Common's countless victims in the Congo Free State suffered forced amputation as punishment. Generally speaking, colonists need to employ some form of violence to acquire and maintain control of the colonized. And more exploitive the arrangement on the ground, the more violent the colonial rulers have to be to get what they want. During the 25 years that the Congo Free State existed, it set a new standard for cruelty that horrified even the other imperial powers of Europe. So you see who do all that wickedness? Europe, you know. That's why we say we don't want nothing to do with them. Them are people not good, you know. Nothing good about them. Nothing. You understand? The conquer started with King Leopold II bolstering his relatively weak position by making alliances with local powers. Chief among them was the Arab slave trader Tip. Okay, Tip. Arab slave trader. Yeah. So Tip's group has a considerable presence on the ground and sent regular shipments of slaves and ivory down to Zanzibar coast. This made Tip a rival of Leopold II. So a white man is known as Arab. Yeah. Then become rival. I told them and I see him think them off, yeah, black people, yeah man, enslave black people and exploit them. So Tip, yeah man, yeah, that's our Arab, you know. So him and Leopold now a rival. You understand? So this made Tip a rival of Leopold and the Belgian king's pretense of ending slavery in Africa made any negotiation awkward. Nevertheless, King Leopold II eventually appointed Tip as a provincial governor in exchange for his non-interference in the king colonization of the western regions. Tip used his position to ramp up his slave trading and ivory hunting, and generally anti-slavery European public brought pressure on Leopold II to break it off. The king eventually did this in the most destructive way possible. He raised a proxy army of Congolese mercenaries to fight against Tip forces all over densely populated areas near Great Rift Valley. After a couple of years and an impossible to estimate death toll, they expelled Tip and his fellow Arab slavers. Yeah, the imperial double cross left Leopold in complete control. Yeah man, so we're not sorry for Tip. So Tip now, yeah, he was there, you know, enslaved black people. He was there before Leopold II, you know. So Leopold, he don't know white people, you know. So Leopold now, to Leopold, hey, that's why I tell you, you know, I hope the Prime Minister learned from this, you know, because them not reading, you know. You understand? So Tip now, so Leopold II now want a full control of the Congo, you know. But Tip now want him, so him turn Tip in a provincial governor. Say, yeah man, you control the east and me control the west and them thing there. You understand? But whilst him there, they are planning to kill Tip and them thing there. But Tip the low level, till eventually Tip have to run away. Yeah man, countless of people dead and them thing there. Alright, so we remind you again. Yeah. So so we'll remind you again. So after a couple of years of impossible to estimate death toll, they expelled Tip and his fellow Arab slavers. The imperial double cross left Leopold in control. So that we are telling you, know, white people, you know, and a whole, them don't mean nobody no good. So Tip they are enslaved black people and do all kind of thing, you know. So him now, Tip now, you know, a Arab, you know, him feel say him and Leopold are a friend, you know. But Paul no know say Leopold all along, you know, Leopold a plan to get rid of him. Yes, yeah man, and Leopold did get rid of him and expel him from the Congo. Alright, so yeah, so moving on. So right now if you look, I know most of you, because them not teach them thing in Jamaica, you know. You see this black man now, him name Walter Rodney. Yeah man, and he was killed for speaking the truth. And who you think kill him? Yeah man, he was killed for speaking the truth as a black man. And that was that's how these people behave. And you can't change a sauce skilled viper snake. And them kill him in a Walter Rodney. So look up that to our black yeah. Everything that on YouTube where you can learn, you know. Yeah man, so we are gear some little things. So not just only we are educated, so make you have your conscious. Because you say if you're conscious of yourself, you're not gonna see a next black man I want to kill him, because you're gonna see yourself in him. And that we are telling from a long time. That's why we say, you know, you see when a man in our community I go both so him kill man on a Rima, we are telling him say no, that's why we say wrong. We not see no labor writers, nobody different from us. We're all Jamaicans. So that's why we burn fire upon the PMP, because them PMP me grow around, you know. A PMP community me come from. And them, you know, when time me I grow, you know, first thing them teach you for hate labor right. Every labor right for dead and every police is dead. And that's why me burn fire upon them. So when people say me a labor right and them thing, I'm not free to say that. So I don't want to tell we say labor right are honest people. You understand? Oh, me for see my neighbor, my black brother, my cousin, and me I go hate him because him a labor right. That's not right. And that I preach against that. Me not support it. No time. You understand? That me say. So when you understand, so when a guy go talk to me a labor right and them thing, me remember all back then and them thing. Not because I Congo we are talking about, a black people experience we are talking about. You understand? When me I grew up on them thing, a black man, yeah, from Rima no do you nothing, all because him say my labor right, him for dead. Because it's a vote. Or reach a state point there. We feel love each other, man. Yeah, as bad as you understand, we feel love each other because we're all black people. You know how many things we have been through, and we shouldn't be here. We should all we should have did long time, you know. You think no other race could have endured what we endure as a people and still be here? Because they're not resilient like we, you know. And guess what? We are the most forgiving people in our world. But we need to stop that. Stop about this forgiving thing. No man not supposed to kill your mother and your father, your brother, your sister, and before them reach you about forgiveness. No, sir, me not that. Me not tell no lie. Me not forgive no guy, no man for do that. If I'm here, I wait for that. No, sir. I see you in a hell. Me in a that. Now come tell me about, boy, they kill my mother and my father, or they kill my, and they're in a better place, and I forget. No, you not hear that from me. Never. Me no forgive people who do me things. No, sir. Me left that to God. Me and God, me never forgive you. From you're wicked. Yes, man, I just saw it go. And if me forgive, me no forget. So it now got to me second time. I just saw it go. Now come tell me about some boy for forgive. Forgive what? You can't forgive wicked people. Them not change. I'm going to fool for you say wicked I got change. Wicked can't change. You understand? So with the field cleared of rival, so yeah, so Leopold get rid of that tippy tip. When the Arab, it was when Arab run on them thing there. Them big frack. Yeah man, Arab run them big frack, and I look behind them thing there. Cause you don't know, Leopold them have a dog and run them down, and tip, I run like, you want to see, I run, yeah man, but the thing say, white people nice, yeah man, may I tell you what, kick Leopold if second make him fart, he run away. But I feel like, yeah man, although them abolish slavery, I Arab him there the same, I enslave black people, even right now in 2023 in Libya and all them country there, them still sell our brother and sister them in Africa. I hear some look a fool Jamaica. Oh, me not African, Then they are what? Jamaican is not a race fool. You understand? Yeah, me I tell you say you're a fool. A pig born in a pen is still a pig. If you pig born on a plane, you pig, how you gonna say? Wait, what name you pig then? 3 pig born on plane? Yeah man, I still pig man. So no matter where you're born man, for you're black you're African. That's always remember that. But me I fool Jamaican. Me I tell a man say, yo, we are Hey, nobody come to me an African, no me a Jamaican. And your nationality that man. You're African. That's a your race. You understand? So this man now, them have to kill him. Walter Rodney. Him come from Guyana. In the Caribbean. Big hero on him thing there. You understand? Apart from Marcus Garvey, your man is one of the most powerful. But they make certain, you are, look here, you have to understand, as Garvey tell you, So if I know black people keep elevating these black heroes, you're not going to know about them, You understand? And this man was a Pan-Africanist, just like Garvey. Bright. And I them see him and kill him too. Yeah, man, bomb the music and kill him. Yeah, female government kill him and them thing because the man has, anytime you speak the truth, always remember you have to prepare for lose your life. Because this world is built on liars. So in a whole heap of people, I say, boy, we feel afraid for you and them thing. Hey, look here, I can't tell you and them thing. I know one time I got dead. I tell you that straight, because hey, look, I not didn't expect to live for past 22. I tell you. Yeah, man, because when me joined police work, and as a youngest police graduate, I missed got me a pen. Yeah, man tell me, say, boy, hey, the average lifespan for young police and them thing there, is 4 years, because most time, the first time a young police environment I shoot out, 3 no experience, I dead him dead, always dead. You understand? So and them I tell you that and them thing there. So, and we don't make the reservation already, so we know, say, boy, yeah, we can't dead any day, because we don't know what we not sign up for. So that's why we just do what we do and them thing there. And we not live in a fear, we just trust God and live. Yeah, many times, where, we're looking at barrel of guns, we can't tell you. Yeah, man stay all 6 feet and 5 minutes, shot for me and still there, I never get one. People say me deal, I no deal. I just, God, me know say God have him arms around me. So me know say I am here for a reason. You understand? I'm just do what I have to do and them thing there. That's why, I couldn't sell my soul for money and them thing. Could I make a whole heap of money as police? Could I do all kind of thief in me and a police when I'm Gunter, Ruben Gunter, I tell you. Yeah, we used to be on team. I used to be in charge of a team. Then, yeah, and then after that, then promote Gunter. And we still work together. So I was in charge one time, and then him get promotion, and then him in charge. When may I show you people still. When I'm in charge now, people are trying for, me say me just different, people are trying to convince me, say, me not for work with him because I'm a junior man, and all kind of thing. I tell him, say, look, authority decide, say, him forget the promotion, and him in charge, him I work it, because in time me I work, and him work with me. I just say, God. So we are a team. To this day, is a man I may have the greatest amount of respect for. Me never try to do anything for sabotage him. Never. Experience the core. Yeah, man. Even at one time, yeah, we are digress the call them thing. Because sometimes we ever share some little story. Even at one time on them thing there, when Oxa tried to destroy a gun to tell lie upon him. Yeah, man, me and Andrew Williams. And him Oxa bribe me, give me all money and them thing for right statement and gun. I mean, I do it. Because I'm not going to betray him. Because, you understand, I'm a teamer. Because Ox first, Ox did wrong. I him disrespect the man and them thing there. Gunter is a respectful person. Gunter not disrespect people. But him feel like say boy, because Gunter, him this Gunter and Gunter, this him back, him feel say boy, yeah, Gunter shouldn't this and Gunter have to suck it up. And I say no, and I saw it go. No man no bigger than a man. Because if you have, unless you have 3 balls, I just saw it go. So moving on. So what does I tell you? We fear. So with the field clear of rivals, King Leopold II, yeah man, reargs his mercenaries into a ruthless group of occupiers called the Force Publique and set them to enforce his will across the colony. Every district has quota for producing ivory, gold, diamond, rubber, and anything else the land had to give up. Leopold II unpicked governors, each of whom he gave dictatorial powers over their realms. Each official was paid entirely by the commission, and thus has great incentive to pillage the soil to the maximum of his ability. Governors press gang vast numbers of native Congolese into agricultural labor. They force an unknown number of underground where they work to death in mines. You hear that? I tell you. So they make black people work in a mine until them dead. Yeah, man, and nobody talk about them thing here. No reparation or anything like that. But so this a video, so them have YouTube them up, because them know if control them thing here, because anything we have to educate people and enlighten them, and with them alone, you understand. And show you how black people the black billionaires them not even invest. We don't have no black platform on the internet. None. And we have so many black billionaires. You have Jay-Z, Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan. Honestly, if they have a black YouTube, if they have a black YouTube, the YouTube right now, Google YouTube, non-existent. Because a black people really produce all of the best content them point. You could have deal. A black people do like any platform you go on, a black people in the on it, they can't nice. I just saw it go. I tell you. So according to the Britannica, the saw-scale viper, Echis carinatus, is considered the deadliest snake in the world. So this type of snake is said to be responsible for more human deaths than all other snake species combined. So the reason why we show you that them thing, if you look on that, I see him so the European skin stay. You understand? So just look. So Andrew Holness and all the other bosses slave them. Just look on a snake there. And them say a deadliest snake. Yeah. The deadliest snake in the world. Same complexion as a European them. So I don't know where I do on them thing. I come tell you about hate speech. But you just let them go with that. That's where the King Leopold, the second, yeah, where his thing there, King Leopold the second, is outfit. Yeah man. Just get him shirt and then you go meet with them and say, boy, or put say, what about this man? Or so you understand, just create something. And you just wear it. Yeah man, King Leopold II. Remind them how they are. Because you can't make them forget it, like say them are some saying. Them are not saying tonight, wicked people them. Them can't change. Night can't change the day. It will evolve and it, revolve around the sun. But you can't change night and tell night say it's a day. I just saw it go. You understand? So we're moving on. So governor, yeah man, so these governor vice versa the labor of their slave workers, looted Congo natural resources, yeah man, with industrial efficiency. They slaughter ivory-bearing elephants in massive hunts. That's hundreds of thousands of local beaters driving game past a raised platform occupied by European hunters, armed with half a dozen rifles each. Hunters use this method, known as batu, extensively in the Victorian period and was scalable such that it could empty a whole ecosystem of its large animals. Under the reign of King Leopold II, the Congo unique wildlife was fair game for sports, killed by almost any hunter who could book passage and pay for a hunting license. So I saw them do it in a man, all the man them wicked, yeah. You understand? So that is what these people have done. So, see. So under the reign of Leopold, the Congo, was a wicked place for black people. And it was no free state. Congo was no free state for black people. It was a free state for King Leopold II. Yeah, man. And because him have it as his possession. Elsewhere, violence took place on rubber plantation. These establishments take much work to maintain, and rubber trees can't grow commercially in an old growth rainforest. Clear-cutting that forest is a big job that delay the crop and cuts into profits. To save time and money, the king's agent routinely depopulated villages where most of the clearance work had already been done to make room for the king's cash crop. By the late 1890s, with economic rubber production shifted to India and Indonesia, the destroyed villages were abandoned with their few surviving inhabitants left to fend for themselves or to make their way to another village more profound in the forest. The greed of the Congo overlords knew no boundaries, and their lengths to gratify it were likewise extreme. Just as Christopher Columbus had done in Hispaniola 400 years earlier, Leopold II imposed quota on every man in his realm to produce raw material. Men who failed to meet their ivory and gold quota, evil ones will face mutilation, with hands and feet being the most popular sites for amputation. If the man could not be caught, or if he needed both hands to work, forces public men would cut the hands off his wives or children. So this thing, you know, we have now in Jamaica where a man can't find somebody to kill because him have problem. Him kill the man relative. A King Leopold them second them get it from, you know. If you listen, you know, you hear what it's saying, you know. So them all them killing there, you know, you see killing them where we have a Jamaica where man I say you can't catch quack, you catch a King Leopold the second black people get that from, you know. Alright, let me tell you, let me read it again to you. Men who fail to meet their ivory and gold quotas, even once, would face mutilation. That means they amputate them, with hands and feet being the most popular sites for amputation. If the man could not be caught, that means him run away. In gone in a rainforest, in gone in a jungle. Alright, in Africa, we have jungle, in a other part of the world, them have forests. So them do it, you know. Yeah, so everything for we bad, you know. Yeah, black magic bad. You know, and the white magic and them thing, they blackmail. And blackmail, and nothing for the black people, white people start them thing there. You know? I mean, I tell you, you know, hey, they make everything black, everything bad black. But hey, we'll continue still. But as long as we use toilet paper for wipe our ass, we don't have a problem with that, you know what I'm saying? I just saw it go. So if the man could not be caught, or if he needed both hands to work, forces publica men would cut the hands off his wife or children. And them not do nothing, you know. And them a try catch, you know. Them a try catch the father and the husband, you know. And because them can't catch them. So that's where all of this killing come from. Now, in a Jamaica where a man can't catch quacker, him catch him shot. Yeah, King Leopold, European style. So you don't know something we pass on a genetics that. So now we know where it come from. Because when we are growing them thing there, in a Jamaica, a man want to kill the next man. Him pass all the man mother, everything gold. No. Him see mother, him kill the mother and them thing there. So them get it from the European. You understand? So the king's appalling system began to take its toll on a scale unheard of since the Mongol rampage across Asia. Few people live in the Congo Free State in 1885, but the area 3 times the size of Texas may have up to 20 million people before colonization, and more than that. You understand? At the time of the 1924 census, the figure had fallen to 10 million. Central Africa is so remote and the terrain is so rugged to travel across that no European colonies reported significant refugees influx. The 10 million people who disappeared in the territory during this time were mostly likely dead. And more than that dead. So no single cause took them all. Instead, the World War I level mass death mainly was the result of starvation, disease, overwork, infection caused by mutilation, and outright execution of the slow, the rebellious, and the families of fugitives. So what them doing, boy, may I tell you, hey, them kill, hey, if all a man run away and them thing, and them can't catch him, man, them just kill all the man family. Because the man is a fugitive, so them kill all his family. So them black people get it from in Jamaica now, when them say you can't get a European lifestyle, that them know. So eventually, tales of the nightmare unfolding in the Free State reached the outside world. People rallied against the practices in the United States, Britain, and in Netherlands, all of which coincidentally owned large rubber-producing colonies and were thus in competition with Leopold II for profit. So America, you know, rally against Leopold II and Britain and Netherlands, whilst them same man do the same thing down there, you know. You saw them stay. Yeah, I just saw them work on them thing there. Yeah, boy, yeah, you can't, me can't thief, but boy, once you're a thief, me make everybody know you are though, but yeah, I just saw it go on them thing there. So the people them, you know, you have to understand, you know, most of the time when them thing, I see them, see them, I have to shame them. So that happen. Them shame them. You understand? So by 1908, Leopold had to cede his land to the Belgian government. The government introduced some cosmetic reforms right away. It became technically illegal to kill Congolese civilians. For example, randomly, and administrators went from a quota and commission system to one in which they receive pay only when their terms end, and then only if their work was judged satisfactory. The government also changed the colony name to the Belgian Congo. Wow. And we, up to now, we don't name our ancestors, up to now, black people don't name now in Europe, but them name place in Africa. And now them want to tell Jamaican people, say, we have hate speech. And we feel love them people here. I'm not a Christian, believe you me. So I just saw it go. And them thinking that's wickedness. You understand? Them thinking that's wickedness. And that's about it. Whipping and mutilation continue for years in the Congo, with every penny in profit siphoned out until independence in 1971. So all of them years there, them still right up to 1971. You understand? So the lasting legacy of Leopold II brutality, whipping and amputations and punishment in King Leopold's II Congo Free State were as varied as they were horrific. Just as many adults have a hard time overcoming a lousy childhood, the Democratic Republic of Congo is still coping with trauma directly inflicted by the rule of King Leopold II. The corrupt commissions and bonus system Belgium put in place for a colonial administration stayed after the Europeans left, and Congo hasn't had an honest government yet. The Great African War swept over Congo during the 1990s, killing perhaps 6 million people in the most extensive bloodlettings in World War II. This struggle saw the Kinshasa government overthrown in 1997, with an equally bloodthirsty dictatorship put in its place. Foreign countries still own virtually all Congo's natural resources, and they guard their extraction rights with UN peacekeeper and hired paramilitaries. Almost everybody in the country lives in desperate poverty, living in what it is, per square mile, the most resource-rich country on earth. The life of modern citizens in Democratic Republic of Congo sounds like what you would expect for a society that just survived a nuclear war. Relative to America, Congolese people, they are 12 times more likely to die in infancy, have a lifespan expectancy of 23 years, make 99.2% less money, spend 99.8% less on healthcare. They are 83.33 more likely to be HIV positive. Yeah, I want the Jamaican people to listen to this, black people, You understand? King Leopold II of the Belgians, and for a time the world's largest landowner, died peacefully on the 44th anniversary of his coronation in December 1909. He is remembered for his large bequest to the nation and the graceful building he commissioned with his own money. In unmasking the monarch, exposing King Leopold II's dark secret, we delve into the untold story of heroes who bravely stood up against the atrocities committed by King Leopold II of Belgium. At the forefront of this noble cause was Edmund Morel, a young British shipping agent who fearlessly led the international crusade against Leopold's reign of terror. Join us as we uncover the truth behind his dark chapter in history. Few names have invoked such horror and despair as King Leopold II throughout history. Behind his facade of royalty, a sinister reality lay hidden from the world. Yeah, this documentary shed light on the despicable act inflicted upon Congolese people during Leopold's brutal and exploitative rule. Edmund Morel emerges as a true hero with an unwavering determination to expose the truth to the world, refusing to let the king's villainous deeds remain in the shadows. So our white people them just are exposing for him wickedness, So another heroic figure is this harrowing tale of Roger Caseman, an Irish patriot whose involvement in uncovering Leopold atrocities ultimately cost him his life. So this is an Irishman, so because he's Irish and him expose him, hang him. You know, so them come up with something, you know. Who wicked like white people? Yeah, man. Yeah, you just tell lie upon a black man or somebody else and kill him. Yeah, man, lie. And then 100 years after them and say, well, you know, he was innocent. I just saw it go. Yeah, because I'm a white person. Him not white. Because Irish are black people too, you know. Yeah. But you know, so them claim now, so them white now, and them racist too, you know. I don't want them black, you know. Everybody hate black people. I don't know if you had seen the video with the little Irish black girl, yeah, in a gymnastic, and then give everybody the prize except she. And she must say, I wonder, say, what happened? And then, no, guess what? It's a white person, it's a Irish and a, all right, look, I'll tell you this now, between me and you. I tell you, black people, them in Europe, them could have deal. Because everybody want to be white in all the Spanish people, them in South America and Cuba. Irish are black people, Italian are black people, Spanish are black people, and Jews are black people. That's why Hitler killed the Jew, them call them black. Once you have 1% of black blood in you, you're black. So the reason why all of these people get white people in America, get them in 1962, you know. Because the white population in America are dwindled. So them turn them in a white people. Them turn the Irish, the Italian, them only Spanish then turn in a white people, yet in America. So the Jews, the Irish and the Italian. The Spanish now, that are people them come from Cuba, South America and all them, are them now a fight now to become white. Them a call themselves white Latino or white Spanish. That is like calling rain wet rain. You know, so rain wet already. You understand? So that them a fight for. Because white, when you're white, you know, that means you're wicked. In terms of, when you come on to wickedness, you're superior with wickedness. That is what it's all about, you know. You understand? Yeah, somehow we see it as beauty and them thing, but that is not the real thing behind it. They want you to remind that, who are wickedest people on earth. So that's why everybody a fight to be white. While it's a black man, still black, him can't fight for black, him can't change. Him could have bleached to come out, you're still black. You understand? So, moving on. So Caseman, them kill him. So, Caseman, courageous effort to bring justice to the oppressed Congolese population reverberate worldwide, leaving an indelible mark on history. Join us as we honor the memory of these brave souls who risk everything for the sake of justice. In our in-depth exploration, we shed light on the dark secrets concealed by King Leopold II. Witness the struggle, the suffering, and the triumph as we uncover the truth behind the man who held an entire nation hostage. Prepare to be captivated by the stories of heroism, betrayal, and sacrifices as we confront the sinister legacy of King Leopold II and those who fought tooth and nail to expose his wickedness. So everything you always have era, you know. So unmasking the monarch, exposing King Leopold II dark secret. It's a thought-provoking documentary that will leave you questioning the nature of power, greed, and humanity, capacity for evil. Join us on this journey of discovery and remembrance as we shine light on the heroes who sought justice to face of an unparalleled darkness. So, we are telling on so Roger Caseman, the last martyr, yeah man, hung by the British in 1960 for working with Germany and Irish nationalists in planning the Easter Rising of 1916. Sir Roger Caseman is remembered as the father of the 20th century human rights investigations. Standing in the gallows of Britain Pentonville prison, Caseman was asked by the governor if he had any final words. He did, but only one: Ireland. The hangman, moved by his elegant bearing, gently adjusts his tie after placing his noose around his neck. When it was all over, his body was thrown naked in an open grave covered with quicklime and laid beside the notorious wife murderer, Dr. Crippen. The quicklime, the execution by hanging, not firing squad, and his graveyard companion were Britain's way of showing their contempt for him. The traitor, the fallen knight, and the homosexual. So they must say, boy, Roger Caseman was a homosexual. So my rear admiral. Roger Caseman was born in Dublin in 1864. So him dead when he was 52. His father, an army captain, was a Protestant, and his Cork-born mother was a Catholic who had her children secretly baptized like his country. Caseman was a study in contradictions. He has been called a microcosm of Ireland, Dubliner, Ulsterman, Catholic, Protestant poet and patriot. Often at a young age, he lived with his father's family in Antrim. He was a child of promising intellect. He wrote poetry and immersed himself in Celtic myth. Unwillingly to accept the charity of relative, Caseman left school at 15 to work for a shipping company in Liverpool. He had always dreamt of far-off places, and now the handsome, hard-working clerk was soon promoted to British Consul, serving in West Africa. Words of the brilliant Caseman had reached the British Foreign Office. So too had work of the atrocity of King Leopold II private fiefdom. The Belgian Congo, Leopold II, a staunch imperialist, was perpetrating genocide there, eventually killing 45 million natives. He became, thanks to Congo resources, the wealthiest man in Europe. So King Leopold was the richest man in the 20th century in Europe. The Foreign Office sent Caseman into the Congo to investigate, photograph and be a witness. He took the testimony of Africans who told stories of endless barbarity, murder and mutilation. It was a job that forever ruined his health. It forever changed his life. 2. Exploitation and greed. He realized we are business as usual for empires, including the world's largest. The British Empire, his dormant Irish nationalism awoke. He shed his Anglo skin and found the Irishman underneath. He wrote his sister, "This journey in the depths of the Congo has been useful in helping me discover my own country and understand her destiny. In these jungles, I have found not only the true face of Leopold II, I have also found my true self, the incorrigible Irishman." Released in 1904, the Caseman report, a litany of horrors, forced Leopold to quit the Congo. So this man, Caseman, the Irishman, his report, make Leopold have to quit out of the Congo. So August 1st, the Scranton Times reported on the hanging of Sir Roger Caseman. Them hang him, Having sparked the world's first human rights campaign, Caseman was awarded one of the Great Britain's highest citation, the Order of St. Michael and St. George. But the same year, Roger Caseman joined the Gaelic League and signed for the first time his name as Rahul Mac Aismani. The British Empire had forever lost her international era in 1906. The incorrigible Irishman was again drawn into the belly of the beast. The Putumayo Basin in Peru. The Peruvian Amazon Company was the largest exporter of rubber. It was run by the Swedish Julio Arena, but was registered in London, making it a British company. Dispatched into the Amazon rainforest, Caseman discovered that the PAC, that's the PAC, had systematically enslaved, tortured, and murdered Indians to reach rubber quotas. Black people do them things to no other race, And it's a white man, this do it to all Indian, in a Amazon, I tell you. Yeah, man. And them I want to tell you about hate speech. We don't want to hear nothing from them, man. So his findings were made public, and an embarrassed Great Britain forced PAC board of directors to resign. Subsequently, it claimed the famous humanitarian Roger Caseman, who was to be a knight of the realm. Caseman was anguished. The title would elevate his diplomatic efforts on behalf of his Irish nationalism. But still, how could he accept such an honor from a regime that had enslaved his country for centuries? I saw it go, you understand? An Irishman that, think him at him, I say, no, man. If you accept them, this is a big award from them people. And for centuries, them are enslaved me. Because Irish people are black people, And the British, them are enslaved them for centuries. So him listen to him, conscience speak to him. So you hear why them kill him now. How them set him up. You understand? Yeah, so man says still, but still, how could he accept such an honor from a regime that had enslaved his country for centuries? He told his sister that rather than being knighted, he ought really to be in jail. Prophetic words. Prophetic words. So a man like a prophet in a man. 5 years later, he was in the Tower of London awaiting execution. In 1913, Sir Roger Casement became an official Irish rebel when he joined the Irish Volunteer and visited New York to raise money for the rising. He worked with John Devoy of Clan na Gael, who at first put off by his title, soon accepted him into the brotherhood, always addressing him as Sir Roger but simply as Rory. During World War I, operating on the principle, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, Casement and Devoy met with a German diplomat. They promised Ireland would remain neutral if Germany helped the coming Easter Rising by supplying guns and expertise. Casement tried to secure arms in Germany and persuaded Irish POWs that are prisoners of war to form an Irish brigade. After 2 years, both initiatives were disappointments. There was no brigade. Irish soldiers wouldn't dishonor their oath to the king, and Germany could only deliver some 20,000 guns, a fraction of the weaponry needed. Worse, British intelligence was intercepting his message. The Easter Rising was imminent. Believing insufficient arms for the rebellion, Casement slipped out of Germany by submarine to warn the leaders. He placed the armaments on a separate boat, the Ard, flying under a Norwegian flag. He planned to meet on the Irish shoreline. The first to arrive was the Ard, but it was ambushed by the waiting British Navy and taken to Cork unaware of the plight of the gunrunner. Casement had moved from the submarine to a dinghy, but this capsized, leaving him to swim onto Banna Strand in County Kerry. It was 3 a.m., Good Friday 1960. Once on Casement, ill, drenched and exhausted, found no one to meet him. Still he rejoiced. I was for one brief spell happy and smiling once more. All around were primroses and wild violets, and singing of the skylarks in the air, and I was back in Ireland again. His happiness was short-lived. He soon heard a voice. Sir Roger? When the Easter Rising began and the proclamation of the Irish Republic was read, Casement was in the Tower of London. His trial at the Old Bailey lasted 4 days. It took the jury 1 hour to find him guilty, strip him of his knighthood, and condemn him to death by hanging. After his sentencing, he delivered a speech from the dock, arguably one of the most significant political statements ever. He logically stated and ironically, since he had a cultured British accent, that he couldn't commit treason against England since he wasn't an Englishman. So that was a staunch. Hey, what he did right there, was a knife to the heart of the British Empire. I tell him, I cannot commit treason because I'm not an Englishman, I'm an Irishman, which is true. Because you have to be an Englishman for commit treason against England. I'm not an Englishman. You understand? But them still hang him anyhow. So that's just logics. You understand? Yeah, what him say, you understand? He said that he could not commit treason against England since he wasn't an Englishman. Then he railed against the colonial system, where men must beg with bated breath for leave to subsist in their own land, to think their own thoughts, to sing their own songs. Surely it is a braver, a saner and truer thing to be a rebel, because he was a renowned human rights activist, pleased to have his death sentence commuted, came from around the world. But Britain, determined to see the execution proceed, produced a secret weapon. They circulate the black diaries purportedly written by Casement and relating his homosexual activities in the Congo and South America. The infamous diaries remain controversial today, as many consider them forgeries written by the British Secret Service. Others acknowledge they were written in Casement but were only the fantasy of a lonely, exhausted and sick man. No matter, since the diaries proved to be as much as his rebellion, the reason he was hung. No, he died on the gallows as both a traitor and a pervert. Hey, you saw them stay though. So I see them white people them, them kill that. What them do, them spread propaganda upon the same man. He was a hero, then them become a villain and them hang him. And when them are saying them I use him direct, because them say British British intelligence force it. So man was a real admiral, Back in them time, you're a real admiral, them hang you. So I let them do, man, them thing. And now them I tell us, oh, well, nothing is wrong with that. Yeah, just open your butt and take it in. Yeah. Yeah, man, I tell you, if you open up your body and them thing there and take in the soldier. And black man, I say, no, I don't want another thing because we don't use that as terrorism against we in Jamaica. Especially in Jamaica. Yeah, man, them do that, man, they call buckwalking. Yeah, man, where them spread the black man leg, man, and right in front of the entire plantation. And, you have to savage them. Yeah, man, you wicked white. I tell you, man, on a conscience. Yeah, man, I tell you, man. Hey, them, I tell you. You understand? Yeah, so, you know what? So, people, even to this day, they don't believe say case man was gay. You understand? And they must say, the handwriting them, some of them now look like his. But, them, British, them must say, I my biggest liar, You understand? So, them same die as Diana Keller as both a traitor and a pervert. I saw them do it, no pervert and normal thing. Enough for them rem. So after receiving the last rites of the Catholic Church, Roger Caseman was executed on August 3rd, 1916. The 16th and final leader of the rising to be executed. His final wish, bury me in Ireland, and his family plea for his body were denied. This gratuitous cruelty inspired by W.B. Yeats to write The Ghost of Roger Caseman, in which the poet sees Caseman's spirit coming across the sea, knocking on the door and still wanting to go home. Oh, what has made that sudden noise? What on the threshold stands? It never crossed the sea because John Bull and the sea are friends. But this is not the whole sea, nor this is the whole seashore. What gave that roar of mockery? That roar in the sea, roar? The ghost of Roger Caseman is beating on the door. Caseman was late to enter the pantheon of 1916 martyrs, marginalized no doubt by his sexuality. So them I say, boy, they don't want to make him a martyr because them say, yeah, them say, boy, him a rear admiral. You think them easy? When the white people want to destroy and spread propaganda upon you. So them I say, Caseman is a rear admiral. So that's why, yeah, them never give him, say him a martyr back then. So finally, in 1965, an Irish military escort removed his remains from the prison graveyard in London and accompanied them to Ireland for a state funeral. Hundreds of thousands came to pay him tribute, including the very conservative President de Valera, an Easter Rising veteran who delivered his eulogy. He lies today in the Era section of Dublin, Glasnevin Cemetery, where his name, Roy MacEzerin, is carved on the gravestone reading in Gaelic, he died for Ireland. Yeah, man, so I just saw it go. You understand? So good men have to die for it, you understand? And remember, the Irish, them, why you think the British, them, enslaved them? Because them want for also, them always want for in charge of other people. So E.D. Morrell, another decent, honest, ethical, truthful, and law-abiding and God-fearing man. Edmund Morrell, a young British shipping agent who fearlessly led the international crusade against Leopold II's reign of terror from 1903 to 1930. Morrell wrote books, pamphlets, articles, and speeches attempting to expose the horrific situation in the Congo. His tales of forced labor, the recruitment of children into military, the destruction of villages, and torture ruse public opinion in opposition to Leopold regime in the Congo. The King and the journalist, E.D. Morrell, heroic journey to reveal Belgian atrocities in the Congo. Owning a colony had always been a lifelong dream for Belgium King Leopold II. However, by the middle of the 19th century, almost all of Africa was already occupied. King Leopold II found a large parcel of land in the continent interior. On May 29, 1885, he named this new country the Congo Free State, which was in place geographically difficult for explorers and nations to capture. Though he represented himself as a philanthropist and a propagator of Christianity in Europe under his rule in Congo. Nearly 45 million Congolese people were killed. Or, to put it into perspective, roughly twice the numbers, roughly so that 5 million, so that's 5 times, more than 9 times the amount of Jews who died in the Holocaust, while a majority of Europe was deceived by Leopold, a particular journalist named E.D. Morel, who watched riches traveling to Europe with nothing in return to pay back the Africans, realized that he needed to stop the slave labor happening in Congo. King Leopold and E.D. Morel represented two opposed attitudes towards imperialism, colonialism, and slavery. That is early 20th century, I tell you, you understand? The former was motivated by greed and domination, while the latter believed in altruism and giving voice to the voiceless despite great difficulty. Morel endangered his own life by continuing to report on what he saw, despite King Leopold's attempts to control and influence the press, which had led the public to grow excited about the prospects of colonization without considering any drawbacks. During Morel's arduous journey of gathering evidence, he established the West African Mail, a weekly journal that illustrates West and Central Africans' everyday concern and interest. Morel's reported finally led to the collapse of Leopold in 1908. Despite public support for colonialism and the immense resources available to the king, Morel risked his safety and career to expose the true extent of Leopold's crime, making him one of the earliest and most courageous abolitionists. You have seen 3 Congolese holding severed hands, we tell you that earlier, from victims who failed to meet the daily quota of collecting rubber, as punishment for their hands were severed. One of the most significant symbols of brutality in Congo was severing hands. This is a picture of a missionary pointing to severed hands of a young Congolese villager. Morel successfully exposed the Congo situation despite opposition from King Leopold II and a pro-colonist general public in Europe. In 23 years of colonial rule of Congo, Leopold, cousin of Queen Victoria of England, was the undisputed King of Belgium, and he used resources stripped from Africa to build relationship with great powers in Europe. Because of Leopold's prominence, Morel had to stay alert during the early stages of his plans to ensure that no one knew he was a journalist. If he made his findings public prematurely, he risked antagonizing Leopold II, and the company that he worked for could lose the lucrative Congo shipping contract. Morel could lose his job and his life. Part of what kept Leopold in power was his manipulation of the media of what has been called the Congo Free State propaganda war. The king welcomed hundreds of missionaries from America, Sweden, and Britain to come to the Congo so that he could exploit their presence to justify his role as a philanthropist to the world. Leopold routinely banned ill-intentional journalists, and his public relations minister often hired sycophants to praise his good deeds to the people in Congo. So it was just like a Donald Trump. So you have to have sycophants, people where all when you do bad, them tell you say you do good. Wickedness on a different level. So Leopold admirers across the world wrote articles in the New York Times to bash activists such as George Washington Williams, who had written an open letter describing the enslavement, torture, and murder of innocent Africans in the king's name. Leopold tried to discredit him by accusing him of living a lie and committing adultery, and another headline claimed Williams in Middletown. He prospered for a while, but his true character was learned. all effort by the king to besmirch the reputation of one of his detractor. So that's in the same time when you speak truth, I that them no them come out with propaganda and start to lie. Yeah, say you're a real admiral, you're a thief, you're this, you're a pedophile. And you have to understand them things. So a long time them things they are going on. Because I saw him not try to besmirch the man because the man out him and I tell the truth. You understand? And talk about the man that Middletown and all kind of lie. Yeah, but a good thing same couldn't hurt the man because the man have a reputation, integrity and character. And I care you lie, you can't touch that. Because people are saying, no, you know, I work on them things. You understand? So he found out about the inhumane treatment in Congo through this ship, E.D. Morel. That's the man where the journalist, one that was a French-born journalist, different man, different from Muriel, and politician. He co-established the Congo Reform Association and was the main reason for Leopold's second decline. Because Congo possesses abundant rare minerals and gems, such as copper, cobalt, gold, and diamond, and natural resources such as rubber, which attract corporations even today. The European public primarily supported colonization. At the end of the 19th century, there was a surge in the demand for rubber and an alternative way of producing it discovered in Congo. Because of the lucrative new gold mine that existed in Congo, the government did everything it could to prevent rebellion by the people they had enslaved. Leopold II emerging dictatorial demands and ruthless consolidation of power meant that the existence of a figure like Morel was highly improbable. However, Morel, who had been battling against adversity his entire life, was resolved to expose the abusing government and presenting series of practical initiatives to stop King Leopold II authoritarian rule. Oh boy, man, I tell you, wickedness. So 7 local Congolese line up during their working hour of picking rubber. As shown in the image we show you already, the age range of workers varies a lot. Morel had nothing to benefit from his campaign against King Leopold II, only a bright career to lose. But he still discovered all he could but the Belgian rule in Congo and exposed it to the world. Before the emergence of Morel, other activists had tried to stop Leopold, but they all fell short due to insufficient evidence and lack of determination. But Morel different from them, not only in his torrential energy, but because he had something no other activist could access before: the facts and figures from the Congo administration in Europe that Morel had gleaned from his insider's position at Elder Dempster, the Liverpool-based shipping company that he worked for. So he have access to inside information. So inside Morel was able to synthesize information from multiple sources like writer Mary Kingsley, who wrote a book, Travel in West Africa, which portray Africans as humans deserving of compassion. Morel also contacted Raymond de Gers, a prestigious force publique veteran who supplied him with inside information about the situation in Belgium. With all the evidence he gathered on top of starting his publication, The West African Mail, he also produces books like Red Rubber and The King Leopold Rule in Africa, as well as hundreds of articles for almost all the major British newspapers. And some are even written in French for papers in France and Belgium. Morel established such widespread influence that he soon received attention from the royal palace in England. During their meeting, Sir Alfred Jones, who represented King Leopold's interest in Great Britain and was described in the press as the uncrowned King of West Africa, attempted to convince Morel that King Leopold II had well-intentioned motives and that the journalists should stop reporting on news about Congo. So it's the same thing, just like how I am reporting about what happened, that I have seen about the PMP criminal organization. It's the same thing now. That's why them come at me, try to smear me, and you understand, the same thing them do to Morel, but them fail. So as the conversation continued, Sir Alfred Morris also claimed that everything could be arranged with honor to honor all sides, in which he insinuated bribing Morel. And everybody, that them try to do. And everybody came by. However, by the night's end, Morel had righteously declined Morris' offer and kept serving his duty as Congo's protector. Morals, determination, even under money's temptation held its ground. In 1903, the British House of Commons finally passed an act to protest against humanitarian rights abuses in Congo, which subsequently led to Leopold's decline. Red Rubber, written by E.D. Morel in 1905, exposed the atrocities committed against the natives of the Congo by soldiers in the employ of King Leopold II of Belgium. King Leopold Rule in Africa, written by E.D. Morel in 1905, provides an account of Belgian colonization in Africa and its consequences for the indigenous population. Along with other humanitarians, Morel helped awaken a significant response in the public and eventually ended Leopold atrocities a year after. The Congo protest resolution was passed. Morel and fellow humanitarian Roger Caseman and Dr. Henry Grattan Guinness established the Congo Reform Association. Morel gathered famous American cultural figures like Mark Twain and Booker T. Washington to encourage worldwide outrage against Leopold and his deeds in Congo. According to Morel, the king's native policies was inevitable sequel to his commercial policy. Therefore, unifying social elites to take down the tyrannical king became essential. Morel was instrumental in helping create the CRA, which is considered to be pioneer legislation in the mass human rights movement, and without which thousands of other innocent Congolese would likely have perished under Leopold's rule. Morel led the CRA to achieve widespread public endorsement from church leaders and businessmen. The movement was even considered to be part of the British humanitarian tradition, which was an appeal that enticed many wealthy donors and powerful supporters to its cause, and in turn immense pressure on the British government to address the issue with Leopold. The CRA's report in 1905 was so critical that the king reluctantly bowed to pressure and decided to hand the Congo over to Belgium. The communications of transferring land from Leopold to Belgium went on for years, and he tried everything to preserve his wealth and reputation. Belgium took direct control over the Congo from Leopold in 1908. By then, Leopold had become the most hated person in Europe, sharply contrasting his reputation before Morel's existence. CRA's continuous exposure to Leopold and constant pressure may have contributed to Leopold's death on December 17, 1909. 1909 at O. O is a letter, 0 is a number. 1909. When the king died, his family request for a private funeral was denied by the Belgian government, and during his funeral, the public booed his coffin as it headed to the cemetery. The CRA mission today is to inspire social action through story, film, social media, to end the Congo conflict and create self-sustaining, thriving Congo. In response to Black Lives Matter movement protesters and his crimes have recently taken King Leopold statue down and have been more widely acknowledged throughout the world, all of which would not have been possible without Morel, who managed to leave a lasting legacy, while some in Europe, like King Leopold II, viewed the African continent as empty of Africans and a vast space ready to be claimed for profit through the use of military means. Others, like Morel, believed that human exploitation was unethical, and was dedicated to revealing the truth about slavery to the public. Morel's fearless when going against a member of royalty and criminal mastermind in Leopold II. His determination to collect all evidence to prove his case, and his leadership when forming the Congo Reform Association are all critical components in shaping one of the world's best known but most essential humanitarian. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, so we have to address him now. Next time you meet with Europeans, wear this wicked man's shirt, yes. Wear this wicked man's shirt, yes. King Leopold II image on the same, with the words, don't lecture black people about anything. If you want to help financially with no strings attached, go ahead, but keep your loot. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we have essentially messaged An essential message for our Prime Minister Andrew Holness and European allies regarding historical hypocrisy and treatment of black people. Unveiling historical hypocrisy, a message for our Prime Minister Andrew Holness and European allies. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, wear this wicked man's shirt, King Leopold II, image next time you meet with Europeans. It's time to expose the hypocrisy hidden in history. King Leopold II was the notorious Belgian colonizer whose brutal regime caused death of 45 million in the Congo. Yet the European power consciously, deliberately and disregard the dark past, conveniently forgetting their atrocities and pretending to be the agents of decency, honesty, truthfulness, ethics, morality and conscience. If they got zero, that means that anytime our governments meet with them, they must let them know that we are not their slaves, or subservient, or inferior to them. We won't be a part of their plot, cabal, conspiracy, and intrigue to the destruction of black people. Prime Minister Holness, it's time to remind them of their history. Don't let them lecture black people about anything. If they want to help financially, let them keep their loot. We don't need their strings attached, empty promises. If they want to help financially, let them help. But no strings attached. We don't want anything from them. We don't want any of their laws. We don't want any of their cultures. We don't want anything from them. If they want to give us money, that's fine, to show that they're philanthropists. Anything else, they can keep it. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, proud to wear the wicked man's shirt to symbolize our fight for justice. Together we unveil this historical hypocrisy